welcome to Challenges, Games, and Comics. This is 7th Age of Ascelia, and welcome back this week. A few things happened. We had some issues last week. Everything seems to be working now. We're going to start off by letting you know that, unfortunately, the stream will be going on hiatus after our next episode because the store, Challenges, Games, and Comics in Tucker, Georgia, has unfortunately come under attack by corporatist forces, and they are being forced to close in 30 days, which is terrible. I've collaborated with a number of other streamers in an attempt to save the store. We've gotten hold of the news media because what's going on is, frankly, really smarmy. Without going into it, if you look up Challenges, Games, and Comics on Facebook or YouTube, you can find their site, and there's more information there, as well as links to all of the news broadcasts and other things the streamers have done to help us push the store. And also, we have a GoFundMe up to try to help the store out. It's a really wonderful store that does a lot for the community. It's one of the largest black-owned game stores in the United States, if not the largest on the East Coast. And it's just a real shame what's going on with it. So we are trying our best to do what we can to save it, because it is more than a store. It's a community resource at this point. Unfortunately, this does mean we're going to have to go hiatus unless they manage to get some kind of extension or whatnot. And it's not fun, guys. It really isn't. So if you can please jet on over there and check it out. And I know we're featured on places like Fox 5 Atlanta, Channel 2 Action News, Channel 11 News, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. It's a big enough deal that it's important. In any case, without further ado, let's get you into this week's game. I'm Henry Walsh, your Game Master, and we're going to have our players each do an introduction. We're going to start to my left. Take it away.
I play Iestyn of Aislinn. He's a human Oath of Vengeance paladin.
I'm Jack, and I play a human druid.
I play Vicius. He is a dragonborn artificer.
And I play Aislinn Balmaris, and she is an Asmar Bard, College of Valor. Ophelia?
I play Ophelia Dustbane, and I'm a wizard, and I'm a necromancer for good.
We also have, missing this week is Shantara. She had some personal stuff she needed to take care of, so she's not here this week. But when last we left off, our heroes had managed to best the Orc mercenaries in a rather hard fight as they took them on 3-on-5 and came out victorious. They have been granted entry to the manor, which is currently held by a group of kobolds. The kobolds are the orcs have agreed to bring the victorious party or our player characters in to talk with the kobolds whom they work for. And we're going to pick up from there just as Drock is about to lead the party, which consisted of Vicius and Iestyn and Shantara into the building. Our lagging companions have arrived upon the scene as Jack, Ophelia, and Aislinn have arrived.
All right. You're coming inside? Yep, you guys are inside.
Drock looks up as more people approach. I take it these are your companions.
I can hear you.
They are, yes.
For those who have not had the opportunity to be introduced to me, I am Drock.
I am Aislinn.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well.
I thought you looked at you to code.
I thought he went, and then I realized, no, you were there last week.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Your companions fought well. Follow me. I will bring you in. I will bring you in.
They're taking us to meet kobolds.
To
You happy?
Yeah, super excited.
Trelavics.
I'm gonna, if you're showing up all the animals, I'm gonna go load Kutch's armor on the cart, because I don't have time to put it back on him right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all this stuff is outside,
He
right?
has 25 HP.
Stuff is all still out here?
Yeah.
Did Gorf and Jacke split off on us?
Yeah.
They haven't showed up yet.
They stay back because
they wouldn't have made it through the gate.
To the bearing.
inward we go. So we're heading in here?
Probably over here actually.
This one?
Yeah, I feel like
Through there?
It really doesn't matter. This isn't combat time, so
Okay, so you don't care?
Yeah.
This one
Okay.
doesn't get into the rest of the
Got the
house.
giant insects
This
going.
one has to go up to the top. That's the front
This
door.
is the
technically.
Yeah, they're in the
Yeah.
their
Gotcha.
main gathering room is the second floor, far
Okay.
left. There.
Okay,
This one?
so you want us,
Yes.
you want us in there?
You don't need to drag the minis in. It's
Okay.
Not important. As the door opens to this over here, a kobold kind of skitters out of the way, seeing the mercenaries kind of bloodied up, and Drock speaks. This is all right. They have promised no harm. The kobold looks warily, but kind of like slinks over to the corner as he just watches you. Drock looks up. This way. And he begins ascending the stairs.
Does it matter how we're walking up?
No.
Okay. All right, I guess we follow him.
Yep. In the next room, in the second floor, far left room, you can see a kobold with everything okay?
Yeah.
A kobold with a tabard depicting a dragon draped over his head. It's a little bit too big for him. You can tell it's a spoil from somewhere. He has red scales, and his left eye, he has a wound upon the left side of his face, and you can tell that there's been damage to the eye on the left side. It may or may not function.
Is it a fresh wound or?
It's not fresh, but it's recent. Like, this happened probably in the last couple of weeks. He looks up. Yeah, right, interlopers, he says, looking to Drock. Yeah, Lavix. This is all right, they promise you no harm. But as per our agreement, they bested us in battle. Yeah, fine. I'm Lavix. I lead here, he says. Who comes into our home?
My name is Aislinn, and I am the Baroness of this barony, Belmaris, and I think I would need to beg to differ. That we understand that there's circumstances here, and we're interested in hearing what they are, but it is only in the purview of the King of Parn, King Highborn, to grant possession of this manor and this barony.
We paid in gold. Yes, we gave what we had, and were told that we could own this land. And then the people in this town came and said we had to leave. That's not right. We paid. We followed the rules.
You were actually robbed.
Exactly. So you're robbing us of our home.
No,
Well-
they robbed you of your gold and promised you something that wasn't theirs to give.
He looks crestfallen.
How much gold did you pay?
700 gold pieces and several pieces of art.
Could you? I am new to this. I was not here with my companions earlier. I would love to hear the story from your perspective of how all this came about.
Fine. We used to be a large clan. However, we were led by a man named Crixus. Well, not a man. Kobold. Much better than a man.
Agreed.
We were led by Crixus. He was our dragon shaman. Crixus led us well, but he eventually came into possession of a map and a scroll and a staff. He changed a bit after that. The map, though, he said would lead us to the promised land. And we hired these mercenaries to take us there. Drop. That's true. We led them to a location in the mountains north of there. It was an old dwarven settlement, a great forge that had been uncovered. Lavix, the dragon shaman, excuse me, Crixus, the dragon shaman, He said we would summon a new god to lead us into a realm of pure golden age. And kinda. So when we got set up there, it took us a while to excavate. That's a big word. Hopefully you understand it. He took us a while to excavate. And finally, Dragon Shaman used scroll and staff and called on a great dragon. And he appeared. Yes, that is indeed something that occurred. We were surprised that the foolish, small little dragon shaman's plan succeeded. Exactly. The dragon shaman summoned the dragon, and we all bowed and worshipped. But the dragon wasn't happy with the meager offerings we brought him. No, he wanted more. We said, no, we want to be led into a golden age. But you don't question a dragon, and you do what the dragon says.
What type of dragon was this?
He has red scales like mine. His name is Brimstrike. In any case, Brimstrike demanded more than we could give. So he sent us out to start pillaging and robbing people coming through the mountains. We didn't want to do it, but we didn't have a choice. Unfortunately, it came time to pay our mercenaries for another 6 months of service. He looks over at Drop. Yes. It came time, and when it came time to pay, they said the dragon would not do so. We prepared to leave, but the dragon spoke otherwise. So, we, still having some time left on our contract, waited until the dragon was out hunting griffins. And while it was out eating, we stole the gold and ran. Well, at least those of us who wanted to turn against the dragon did. Most of us stayed behind.
That was very brave.
You ran here with the dragon stole.
I would argue foolish, but
Foolish, but yeah, you could be brave and foolish
I
at
said
the
you
same
ran
time.
here to the manor with the dragon stolen gold.
Well, we came into the barony more to look for somewhere where we could lay low. The mercenaries said that this was the largest settlement. And so, since most places don't like kobolds, we decided it was worth the risk though, because we had gold and everyone likes gold.
That's true.
So, we fled. The reason we fled is very simple. So, right before we took off, Crixus tried to reason with the dragon. Crixus doesn't exist anymore.
Dragon ate on.
Well, he might have chewed on the charred bits.
Yeah.
He also did this to me. He feels the left side of his face. That's when we decided that no, it was time to book it.
how did you even escape?
Well, like I said, when he didn't kill me, he was killing the person who thought he had the right to control the dragon. Yeah, that didn't work. Can Staff of Dragon control my really red butt?
How many kobolds stayed behind?
Oh God, there were a lot of us. At least 2 dozen.
Okay.
How much gold did you make off it?
We made off with 700 gold pieces and 2 pieces of art.
2 pieces of art.
Are the pieces of art still here in the manor?
We traded them off to the Baron.
Just so you know, the Baron is not an honorable or good man.
I think we figured that out.
Yeah, just checking. So, if
So the real issue is you guys need a place to stay going forward. And you
Right. We followed the rules. We paid for this house. We don't have anywhere else to go. We gave all our gold to stay here.
is there still gold with the dragon?
Oh
Or did
yeah.
you take it all?
Piles
Okay.
and piles.
don't typically, right? Kobolds prefer to be underground, right?
We were in the mountains.
So this is within the dwarven fortress, the ancient fortress is within the barony?
That's within your borders, yeah. On the northern mountains.
So we have a red dragon in our territory.
Oh, we gotta
We
deal with
do.
that anyway.
I like how you got that little smile there. Like you're really happy about this dragon.
You said it was a young dragon?
I didn't say it was young. It's bigger than me, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I still don't see how you got away from it.
Well, because it was out feeding.
You got away quickly.
Oh yes.
It wasn't there, so we ran.
Yeah, but see, dragons can track their goal, like if it's part of their horde. So it's
They actually can't do that.
they can't.
No.
It's invisible.
Then
the
they'd
gold's
go after
gone.
that
not a
schmuck
thing.
of a
They just
baron.
made that up.
Huh?
They just made that up.
Yeah, it's not really a thing.
Oh wow.
They have no magical ability to sense their. They used to in older editions.
Gotcha.
They can't like locate objects, like cast locate
Not all of
objects
them are
and do it.
spellcasters.
Oh.
Some are.
Yeah.
How many of you are here in the manor now?
There are. Let's see how many there are. So well prepared, Jim. There are 12.
How does the manor look? Like, are they keeping it up? Or is
Yeah,
it-
I mean they've kept it up. They've kind of turned it into a little hovel. They're kind of sleeping multiples to beds. To be honest, for 12 people, it's really small.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like we can offer them.
Kill them.
so
No.
I think we should talk elsewhere though when we.
I don't know how comfortable I feel with these creatures with this much heat on them.
They'll be alright.
Well,
I mean, if the dragon was gonna come kill him, he'd have been here already.
True.
I mean, he could probably smell them. They've been around each other. I'm sure there's something. So I feel like the dragon doesn't really care that much. How long? He said it was like a couple weeks too, right?
Yeah,
so
it's been 2
pretty
weeks.
sure. And then half the kobolds stay. You probably can't tell them apart. He was like,
I mean, it's even possible the dragon hasn't realized the gold's been taken yet. Depending on how big of your horde is, noticing 600 gold may not exactly be. And also, they may be talking about denominations of platinum, which would be even harder to detect.
so I'm going to say in Draconic and say we are sympathetic to your plight. And I'll repeat for my friends, we are sympathetic to your plight. But we need to take possession of the manor. But we would like to find a way to help you recoup your gold. And we also need to figure out something to do with the dragon in the northern mountains.
When you say you have to retake the manor, you do see some figures.
Retake them, yeah.
I think.
However, we also don't want to completely turn you out, but I think my companions and I probably need to converse.
So I mean, we can step out for a second.
Yeah,
and
let's
talk.
step out for a moment and talk. So,
Okay.
where do you want to go? Back out in the courtyard?
Yeah,
or-
that's fine. Or we could just
Yeah,
step into like another room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
let's just
Stone
step into
walls,
whatever
right?
you want to do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll step into the nearby room and have a conversation so that we can speak freely. What do y'all think?
I want to keep them.
I don't want to keep them in the manor.
I think there's room for all of us.
No. And I don't.
And there's not even there's not really even room for them.
Yeah.
We could turn them into like a workforce. Have them build a little shack outside. The kobolds, they are like what 3 feet apiece. They can do like bunk beds type deal.
I'm okay with the idea of them staying in the barony and staying in the town and finding them work. And I feel like we should try to. We're going to have. Do we all agree we have to deal with the dragon?
Probably.
I think so. You don't want a dragon.
I don't know. Like I've never really known what a good level is to be to fight a dragon. So
We've already
killed
fought
dragon.
one.
Yeah.
What were we
Kind
on
of,
that one?
Kind of.
But
yeah.
it's like a red evil dragon, so probably not in our barony type deal.
like the dragon we fought was not an actual dragon. It was
True.
True.
A construct, right, of a sort. So.
Out of character stat wise, it was a dragon.
What?
I said stat wise, it was a dragon.
okay. Well, okay, that's good enough.
But like, there's
So-
like
But it was a young
levels of
dragon,
dragon.
too.
There are
Like,
levels
we
of
don't know
dragons.
what-
That does make a difference.
Right.
Maybe
And
we should-
dragons'
And
powers.
ages of dragons.
Yeah, dragons' powers vary based on age and type.
we could always like discuss with the dragon, like kind of similarly. Like I wouldn't even bring up that we got the kobolds or anything like that.
I don't know if my character would know this, but out of character, I know that chromatic dragons are evil. So
They're the bad ones.
Yeah, the real ones.
I
but
feel
mean,
like we would all know that in general, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's
idea.
pretty widely known.
I mean, dragons are lore. They're
Also,
big.
even not necessarily knowing that or wanting to know that, one of the things of Ascelia is dragons are alignment locked in
Okay.
Ascelia. So, chromatic is evil. There's no way around it. But also, he did comment that this dragon made them go out and rob people.
Yeah.
And then when one person stood up to it, they incinerated him, and then he wounded someone who was just there. So you kind of can easily kind of maybe draw the conclusion that he's probably not a nice guy.
So we had the kobolds attack us on the road when we first came into
No.
the barony, right?
Not kobolds, were they?
We had gnolls attack us.
Gnolls attack us, right?
We
That's
haven't
what
been
it was.
attacked. This is our first time running into
Yeah.
kobolds.
Okay.
And I
So-
still want to keep them. Like, I feel like we can work this out.
So if you can
I
hand me
think
that
so.
map real quick.
Yeah. I don't have any issue with them staying in the barony. And
I mean, if we
I'm saying
clear
we
out the
should- we
dragon,
can-
are they going to want to move to the back to the mountains, or would they stay here?
I say we should employ them. Have them, like, as a workforce at the, what's it called?
I think they're
really
very
good.
clever, aren't they?
Yeah.
As far as building things.
Yeah,
and
they're great with traps. They're very clever. They're good with their hands. I see. I'm seeing lab assistants. Like I'm very much so.
So the mountains they are talking about.
Want me to lay it on top of the manor? Oh, they can see it.
Yeah, go ahead and lay this on top of that.
I think doing a Slayer Dragon is gonna be tough. And also,
The mountains they're talking about are over here. Yes.
The top, the dew top, or this one?
Over where your fingers at right
Yep.
now.
And that's Mountain Home.
So
and
they're
that's
north. They are
Varsh.
north east of you.
Okay.
Well,
So
so
they're
it's
over
like-
by the Dwarven Kingdom, right? Which makes
They are
sense.
they
that
are
was a
near the
dwarven-
border of the Dwarven Kingdom. Yes.
I'm also extremely interested in what that place could become.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in learning more about what they uncovered there, right? This is
Before.
within our borders, right?
well, yeah, and it's
I
a
mean-
red dragon with like what is this? Like a 2 days walk, maybe?
Yeah.
No. It's so each hex on the barony in the zoom in map
Mhm.
is 2 hours through a standard square, or 2 hours through a square with a path on it.
Mhm.
3 hours for a standard square, 4 hours through a mountain or a forest square.
So even closer than
Yeah.
2 days. You
So
know
we
what
can
I'm
get there
so
pretty
how
easy.
long is that by like the way the dragon flies? Like
A
hour
dra-
and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, it's like an hour
dragon
flight.
can
Just shows up.
a dragon can pass 2 hours per square.
Okay. So the dragon could get here very
Yeah.
easily. I mean, we got to deal with the dragon, I think, fairly immediately, or the
Yeah,
dragon's
yeah.
coming here.
And it's gonna wipe out the whole. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
try to.
Even
rule
if it
the
doesn't get
earth.
to you, there are towns closer to it than you.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I think that's the
Did you say
clear
how
thing.
long it had taken up residence in the?
A couple weeks.
They said a couple of weeks. They said they had gotten there a
Summoned
couple of about 3 weeks ago. He said, and then they summoned the dragon there. So
they summoned it.
it's recent.
I mean,
Did it accumulate a horde that fast? But anyway.
yeah.
Why would it?
Well, maybe you can ask. You can ask how they
Yeah.
accumulated a horde. That might be something you can ask.
Sure. How did the?
Well, once we get
Well,
back
no,
in the
we're
room
in
with
that
the
room
Do we know
right
how
now.
the summoning thing? Did they like?
You're gonna have
The
to
guy-
ask them this.
The
Like,
guy
right now,
died.
it's just y'all.
Remember who summoned
But did
him?
they like attract the dragon, or they just like pull it out of
think
another
so.
plane or something?
He's
or
a
like, how?
shaman, so
Well, he said he had a dragon control staff, and he
Okay.
but we know he was summoned. Either way
Yeah.
it goes.
So
It's
I
just
want to
no.
point out that the kobolds are thieves. So we don't know what they do if we don't take good care of them.
right. And I think
Yeah.
we just
But kobolds are like pack animals, right? Like as soon as you assert dominance, they all kind of fall in line.
they're not alignment locked, are they? So I mean,
Clearly they
I
didn't
don't
fall
want them living in the
line when they had
house.
the
They're not
evil dragon commanding them.
Well, just to let you know, this group that broke off is not all of them. But this group that broke off because like the dragon killed their leader and maimed one of them.
Yeah, so they had loyalty
Yeah.
to the original leader, and that kind of.
But I don't think they were. It didn't sound like they were happy anyway about the fact that they were being forced to go out and rob people. It
They
didn't-
did not seem that he didn't seem to like the idea of going into danger for gold.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm saying they're willing to steal from their own leader, essentially, as well.
Well, the leader died.
Well, not. I'm talking about the dragon. The dragon basically
Yeah.
made it clear that he was in charge,
Yeah.
or she. I don't know.
Oh yeah, man, we didn't even ask. I mean,
Well, I feel like if for me, I think we should consider just having them leave the manor and camp out somewhere else on immediate rounds,
there's
perhaps
probably like an
outside
inn
the
in town,
wall.
right?
Mhm.
There's like an inn in town.
They could do the inn.
Yeah.
But are they going to afford the inn? I mean,
I'll
they don't have
cover
more
it.
money.
It's fine.
Huh?
I'll cover it.
All right, he's going to cover their money at the end. That'll make them happy. I mean, I'm perfectly happy if we go back
Innskeep's
there
gonna
and
be
there's a
very
giant
happy
horde
with
there.
us.
But I mean, I would give them back their 700 gold from the horde. I'm not going to
Yeah.
give them 700 of my own money.
Nah.
But I'll
I
give them
wouldn't
back
do
what the
that.
Baron stole from the Dragon's Horde.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm fine with it.
Jack's not convinced.
I mean, cause like,
If we live through the dragon encounter.
Well, you got to think positive.
Yeah, I don't really care that much, to be honest. they're monsters, so I'm kind of like, they
Everybody looks different as monsters. Like kobolds are playable characters.
are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not in 2024 yet.
Yeah, they gotta reprint them, but they just got reprinted in like Watercombs and they were in
But it's
Rolls.
like the spin-off books,
Yeah.
right? Not the
Yeah.
actual
No,
main
the
book.
actual main books.
Well, kind of. It's an ancillary book. It's not a core book.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mordenkainen's not a core book.
Oh, okay.
I guess I feel like we've managed to make friends with a number of orcs and feel like they're truly our friends. So I'm willing
Jack's
to
like,
give them a
"Friends, this is
chance.
unfortunate here."
Well, Gorth and Daggett are our friends. These
Yeah.
guys are uneasy allies at this point. The mercenaries have done.
Well, they were like really honorable and
Yeah.
stuff, and like even when they accidentally killed Touch, they like
Yeah, they
surrendered
felt bad.
immediately.
Yeah. Felt
I don't want to belabor
Yeah.
the point. I think I'm fine with seeing where that goes. I mean,
Okay.
if it comes to it, we could probably kill him. So
Yeah,
But-
probably.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
I
from
mean,
looking
yeah.
at them, you're like, no, I can kind of squash this dude like a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
think
usually
they're-
have like 3 HP. They're like not tough at all.
They're not.
But I think I would also want to make sure that you just said they're good at traps and they're good at
Yeah.
things like that. We do need to make sure the manor's not like trapped all to hell. I mean, those would be some questions
Something
to
to
ask
ask them,
before
yeah.
we like are willing to pay for their stay at the inn.
I'll
But-
save that, but I'm just saying I'll
Home
Yeah.
Alone
cover
adventure.
it.
Huh?
We're gonna have a Home Alone adventure.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm picturing, right? Coming in the house.
The way we rolled it.
It might be.
This will be better now.
Yeah.
And I think once we get them out and squared away, or do we think? I mean, I feel like we just got here. God damn it, I wanted a bath. But if we just need to, you guys need a long rest.
No.
Where are you at with?
I'm bloodied.
Yeah, we need to probably.
But I mean, we could also. It's not. What time of day is it?
It's afternoon.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
could-
if you want to, I mean,
we could start.
It's 8 hours to
going.
Varsh though. So like, do we want to?
there's nothing. There's nothing that lets you know like this is like super
Imminent.
has to
Yeah.
happen the next hour or so. So
We made a mistake before without long resting.
We should.
in
You're
the-
right. We should long rest.
Yeah.
I think.
Also, I mean, above table, we leveled up. But
We
we don't
did.
get a lot of that stuff until we've long rested, and so it's like,
Right.
oh,
like I don't
True.
get my spell slot or my extra HP or all that kind of stuff. So
Oh, then we can long rest. I mean, that's fine. I don't like I said. I don't think it's like imminent, but I do think we should get the kobold squared away. So we'll let you handle that, and then just don't tell them that I'm covering it. Like I'll just take care of it on the back end. We'll just like we'll get you a place to stay.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
Are we
I mean,
having
everybody-
them move out today, or are
Yeah.
we gonna
I
stay
think
in the inn today?
we're going to stay in the manor. I think.
So, yeah, we're
today.
gonna
I think
come
they
back
need to
and
move
stay.
out. I'm willing to help them, and I'm willing to let them stay in the barony. But I think letting them stay here sends the wrong message that there's some level of claim that they have, and they just don't. So
They
how
will
many
work.
orcs are there then?
there were 6 orcs.
Okay, so
Or
and were they
5 or
staying in
6.
the manor too?
They were working for the kobolds. Excuse me. There are 5 orcs. They were 5 orcs, 6 with their leader. They were staying in the manor because they're under contract to the orcs.
So yeah, they were staying as well.
they were crowded.
Yeah. Here,
12
where's
and
the code?
6.
So you may have
you
to
haven't had a
cover
chance to see it yet.
Orcs in the inn
Yeah.
too.
Nah, I'm
You
not.
haven't had to see
You're
where
not?
the
I was just
orcs
gonna
were
say that.
sleeping,
Okay.
but you don't see enough room here for the orcs too, so you're not sure
I'm just playing with it.
What's here?
where the orcs are sleeping. Yeah.
Financially,
Okay.
it's a terrible decision. I have no
Alright.
benefit from it, but
You have a mechanical kobold?
So we also have outside the gate a
I'm
group
saying,
of guards,
those
right, that
huge
don't
fans,
understand what's
yeah.
going on here.
Yeah,
So
and
That we need to go
Captain
explain what the hell's going on.
Merchant.
So what is the deal with him? Let me get your. I'll just say that I briefly saw him as I came in here. But
He's a kid who's trying too hard to.
okay,
This is all a game, an adventure. That's kind of my read. I don't know. He's only like 2 years younger than me, like
Okay.
than my
That's
character,
the-
but like it's
It's a
I think he
5-year-old
was
guy.
giving me like
he's trying too hard.
yeah, he
Yeah.
reminded me like a crunk or something
But-
from like what's it called, like not the brightest light bulb in
Yeah.
the thing, kind of a younger.
but earnest.
Yeah, Ernest. I think he's
Okay.
pretty
He-
honest. I like the little French guy that we met when we
Little French
first
guy.
walked in.
The guard was great.
Yeah, I think
So
they
he's
could,
the city guard, right?
Yeah,
He's at the
they're all
gate.
guards. He's like the captain of the city guard.
The concern with Marriage is I don't know how tested he is. Like in an actual combat situation, he might not be
I
prepared.
think our Bernie is
He might not hold up.
highly
Yeah.
like not prepared for a dragon
Oh,
attack.
we're a mess
and
right
we would
now,
be
yeah.
massacred
No.
fairly easily.
And
So
once more, in one of my games, the player characters adopt an NPC that was just there for flavor. Okay.
Oh no, he's staying at the gate. We need him
Well, he's
at
staying at the gate. I'm
yeah,
just
I know.
curious.
I'm gonna like
because-
have. I now have to make a sheet for veal.
Because Sir Winthrop is coming, right?
Yeah.
And he'll be the one to be dealing with a lot of this. Do I have any idea when he was supposed to get here?
They should be here later today.
Okay, so that helps because then when we leave, hopefully Sir Winthrop will be
Is
here.
Winthrop in the group coming later today, or is he in a different?
He's coming separately from Parn.
Yeah,
Right.
with the amount they told you they would give you 4 days,
Oh.
and it's almost been 4 days.
Yep.
So
Okay.
they won't be here today. They'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, so at least I guess I can leave letters for him.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you think we're gonna?
Speaking
so
of-
you
I
think
just
we
want
should-
Winthrop to know what's going on because he is an experienced soldier. So you don't know him, right?
Nah.
Okay, so Sir Winthrop was the former captain of the palace guard for King Highborn.
Okay.
So he has led many
Yeah,
people into
He's kind of a
combat, and
cliche
he's,
paladin.
and
Sweet,
he's
okay.
yeah. So he is. Him being here makes me feel better about leaving, honestly.
He's what's
And he's
paladin
coming with a
type?
retinue.
He's not, but he's devotion to crown, right?
No,
Or
he's devotion.
He's just straight devotion. Okay.
He's just very loyal to the crown.
Okay.
Because remember, he spoke highly about Forshmi Dainara.
Yeah.
Who else is coming with him? Do we know?
His wife and
His
his
wife
daughter.
and
his
daughter.
daughter, and their servant staff.
Okay, so it's his household staff. So
His daughter's blind. Just a small
Yeah.
detail.
yeah,
But she could still be a paladin. She'd learn blind fighting.
That's
Level
right.
2.
You're just
She's-
jealous.
She's 8.
But you start young.
Okay.
Can't
Just to
remember
let
Okay.
you know.
But in Game of Thrones, the one chick should be like that.
By the way,
Hmm.
just to let you know, it is the 28th of rest.
I was gonna
it is
ask
the
you that.
28th resting day of the waning moon. Because I have to correct these. And this is the last day of prop.
Okay. So let me ask you one question. Well, but we need Ophelia to come with us. What were the rules again on entering? Because this is the Tower of the Waning Moon, right?
Mhm.
What were the rules on entering the Wizard Towers again with the phases of the moon and the
Depending on your alignment,
right?
you can not moral alignment, but in terms of which tower you belong to. During your week of the month, you can
Okay.
use the tower to enter the astral labyrinth and collect one spec.
So what one was Ophelia? Do you remember? Because we haven't used any of the towers yet, right? We haven't.
No, Ophelia is waxing moon.
Okay, so
Because she had the opportunity back in Girthor and did not get it.
okay, but she can enter this tower, but only if it's her week.
Well,
It's
you
the
can
Tower of the
enter
Waning
tower.
Moon.
You can enter the tower, period, because it's a tower. It's a physical place.
Yeah.
It's just you can't enter the astral labyrinth via the tower.
Unless
Oh,
it's
okay. I gotcha. Okay. I just didn't know if it was because
Yeah.
it was waning moon. It was only for those of the waning moon.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
The
So we have,
phases of the moon and the tower are kind of separate.
right.
Do waxing and waning wizards have a beef?
No.
Okay.
There is a little bit of a beef between new moon and full moon.
Okay.
It's very minor, and the main reason why is the 4 phases, the 4 wizard phases of the moons. There's no official beef because they kind of have to work together. For lack of a better term, it's a pyramid scheme. The 4 most powerful groups of wizards got together. All the wizards had found the astral library, and then these 4 groups of wizards kind of got together and said, "Mine now." Rather than fight each other over it and deplete their resources, they said, "You know what? Let's timeshare this, and we're going to keep everyone who's not us out." And then, in order to be a member in good standing of the moon, they expect you to pay tithes and yada yada yada, so they get passive income from pretty much every wizard on the planet.
Okay.
That makes them incredibly wealthy, and with wealth comes great power.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll deal with that, I guess, when we get back. But all right. So we have a lot of administrative things to do, right?
So-
So we need to talk to the kobolds first,
Yep.
and I think clear the manor. Stop me
Did
if
you guys
anybody has a
document the
different.
questions that you had for him?
We have.
Nope.
We want to know.
Nope.
We
That
want to
was such
know
a good idea. I wish you had said it.
how the rest of
Yeah.
the money was.
You wanted to know if it was
Booby
either
trap?
back into them or
Or
someone
like
from another
someone from
planet.
another planet or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Like what do they mean by summoned?
And his name is Laxus, right? The leader of the kobolds?
Lavix.
Lavix. Lavix is the leader of the kobolds.
I put an apostrophe in it because you had me trained.
Yo, he's not an elf.
I know, but that's just how I wrote it down. You said Lavix, and I'm like, oh, don't go here.
No, if you want to know the naming scheme on kobolds, which your character might know, the naming scheme on kobolds, they like X's.
Nice.
It's like the Crixus was their dragon shaman, and Lavix is their leader. Lots of X's.
Before we leave the privacy of talking together, is everybody okay with giving them back 700 gold pieces? I'm not worried about their
I don't
art.
care.
Yeah,
If we
that's
get it
fine.
from the horde.
If we can get it from the horde, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't promise them that, but yeah, because when it comes to money, they kind of hold deals kind of seriously, which is why they feel very entitled to this place. But I know they were robbed. Like that's why I just told them straight out, you guys were robbed. You don't have any claim to this land.
Yeah. Well, if
We can use it.
We could-
If we give you 700 gold, we ask that you leave the manor immediately. That could be part of the bargaining.
but I don't want to pay them
Yeah, that's what I'm
myself
saying. I don't wanna get
because then
obligated to
if
it.
I pay them myself, it seems like they had a case from me.
When you
know
say
what
the
I mean?
horde, you're talking about the dragon
The
sword?
dragon
Dragon
sword.
sword.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if we actually manage to kill the dragon and there's a bunch of money there, I would make sure that they got their 700 gold back that the Baron ripped them off for. I'm not going to give them the rest
I
of
don't
the
think
money.
you should. I don't think you should promise that. Just if there's anything we can do that may help you guys in the future, we'll let them know.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't make no concrete deal, because then they'll be coming back and checking every day. Hey, did you guys get the gold? Did you get the gold? Like,
That's fair.
Yeah.
You guys
Where's my money?
I'm fine with it.
agree? All right, cool. All right.
like,
So let's do it. Let's go ask them some questions. So we'll go back in.
all right.
Also, y'all wanted to know how they got the gold.
Yes, I got that written down now. You guys kindly reminded me
Do
that we had...
if we do go fight the dragon, do we want to have York mercenaries lead us there, or do we just figure it out on our own?
I think we should bring them with us.
Leave
Henry's
the
like,
kobolds, take the
oh,
mercenaries.
yeah, leave the kobolds.
Hire the
take
mercenaries to go with us
Yeah,
to-
what the heck?
Bodies.
If nothing else, it's more bodies if we get waylaid along the way,
They're
or
kinda cool, though.
you know.
I hate to get them killed.
I don't want to lose them either. But we might. I mean, we could leave them in Varsh if we needed to.
But these guys are, well, and Gorth and Daggett were too. But
Just being
I think as long as
mindful
we're
of
paying them.
Henry's
Just some more.
resources, having to keep track of all these orcs that were.
True.
Yeah.
Good point. No, good point.
So we just take one of them to guide us there, or we figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's
they
take
give us
one.
a map.
Who's got a sheet?
They're. I have a sheet for all of them.
So.
The one that was the best in combat was probably.
Well, the one that was the best in combat,
one
you
that
didn't see
killed
fight. He
the- oh.
spat back the entire fight.
Mm.
That's their leader.
Well,
Well,
maybe
yeah.
we ask them who they
What they
would want
recommend,
to come
yeah.
with us,
Yeah.
right? To
Yeah.
lead us back.
That'll
See
work.
what they say. Okay.
All right.
All right. Going back in.
Yep.
All right, Drax is kind of leaning against the wall. Drax is leaning against the wall while Lavix is kind of pacing, and you can hear him kind of muttering to himself, "It's taking so long."
Lavix.
Yes.
We've been talking, and while we do insist that you need to leave the manor today, we would like. Well, we don't want to cast you out someplace without shelter. So I think, Vicius
Yeah.
is. Can you take them
Yeah.
down to the inn?
Yeah, I'm gonna take-
Vicious is going to.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, he requested not to tell them that he was covering it.
Right.
But it's okay.
But I'm not going to say he's paying.
We'll see. Find you a place to stay for the night, and maybe for a little ways down the road, and see what we can do. You guys just come with me, and I guess I'll lead you guys to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can. Now gather up the guys. Also, I'll be right back.
Well, we do have a few questions. Can we ask them now, or do you need a break first?
I think he's going to
Hold
decide
on,
the
hold
tribes.
on. Gravix, he says to the other kobolds in the room. Gravix, go disarm the traps. Just go ahead and take them off.
That's really one of the questions we were going to ask you. We appreciate you disarming
It's a
them.
whole day's work.
Yeah.
Gravix
Um,
walks away to go do stuff. Out of character, yes, your Home Alone thing was not
He's over in the other room picking up
Yeah.
D4s and micro
Because,
machines.
they're kobolds. They're not exactly a threat to you guys,
Yeah.
physically. So I had all kinds of buckets falling on people's heads,
Teeny traps.
caltrops, just really annoying stuff. If you had to fight through this place, there are traps in almost every room.
Caltrops don't work.
Well, we hope they get them all.
You said
We did
Caltrops
have
don't
a.
work?
We had I tried using caltrops for like a month during the Nithea arc, and I couldn't get them to work the whole time. So you have to like
I haven't had a chance to really use
I'm gonna
them.
throw them out and then wait and see what
I
happens.
got a bunch of like ball bearings and caltrops, but it's just like it's not a good opportunity
Yeah,
because
you got to preset. Like they're great as a trap, but like when we're out in the combat,
well,
like,
most of the
I'm
time
gonna throw
we're getting ambushed or doing that. We ain't really setting traps for people, so it isn't.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
go ahead.
So lab experience is infantry.
So I do have two quick questions though. We are curious. How did your shaman, thank you, Crexus, how did he summon the dragon?
The dragon shaman had a scroll that would call the dragon, and then a staff to control the dragon. The staff is now, well, it's not a staff anymore. The
Does-
scroll went poof when he cast the spell in the ritual.
It doesn't seem like the staff worked very well anyway.
It definitely worked well as a match.
Understood. And we're also curious as to where the rest of the horde came from.
Oh, well, it was already there.
Ah.
When we got in, the entire place was buried under rubble. We worked really hard to excavate all of it, hold it out. It was an old adamantine refining forge.
Oh wow.
It was from the pre-Skyfall. We think because most of it was adamantine, that's why it survived. They had a vault, and inside the vault was all manner of treasure. And when the dragon came, he made us take all of the treasure and drag it up to him. It took us a while.
Oh, I bet it did. That must have been a lot of work. Well, we do appreciate you removing the traps, and we will see if there is anything we can do in the future, just to assist
Yeah.
and help you all with where you live and.
Just remember, in the top room, don't light a torch for a couple days. Open the windows.
Thanks so much for my bath tonight. All right. Understood.
The kobold farts or gas?
Hard to say.
Well, we mixed up a special little formula that we learned from the dragon shaman. It's kind of a clear oil that lets off fumes. The oil itself burns, but the fumes explode if you trap them in a place. So we made sure that the top room is all sealed up nicely. If you open the windows, it'll be fine in a day or so. It'll be fine.
Good to
Does
know.
it have a scent?
Yeah, it smells a little bit piney.
Okay. Anything else we should know?
The bathhouse is clear.
Excellent. That is good to know. All right. Well,
The orcs set up camp in the gardens.
okay. So that's where they've been sleeping. Okay.
Okay.
Um.
So
Well.
we could probably keep them there.
Yeah, they can stay there. So I am going to give them. I said I know this is small, but I'm going to give them 5 gold pieces, and towards food, and to use in the next couple of days, towards some money for meals.
Well, we appreciate that.
I know it's small.
We're homeless again.
The barony
We
is
got
a big
for the
place.
night, for sure.
Anything else you want to know?
Is there anything else that you think we should know about the dragon before we
it-
go off to face it?
Is it a male or female dragon?
Yeah.
We're pretty sure it's a male. Kind of hard to tell.
Gotcha.
I'm not exactly going to look under its skirt.
Any idea you can give us on? We're trying to figure out how old it might be.
It's not super big. It's about the size of a large horse.
Oh,
That's like
But it has big wings.
it's like a
Right.
yellow dragon.
okay.
Give me a nature check, somebody.
And all of us try?
Yeah.
No, it's not going to be me. Hold
Pretty
on
sure
one
it's going to be
second.
high, but I just need to check.
I just got a 10.
12.
Where's my nature at? Okay, there we
Nature check, Ophelia?
14.
go. 10. I was with
Can
a
we,
plus
Feel ya.
Did we fail the check, right?
Ophelia, you there?
I got a 24 on my nature check.
Oh, well. I feel
Wow.
we passed.
I have a +7, so.
What'd you get?
I Got a 10 with
Oh.
a +8 modifier.
So
Oh, the 18.
Ophelia, based on, ouch, based on the description about the size, you're thinking probably in the young category. So only a few hundred years old.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
And is there any place that where does the dragon stay in the fortress? Where does it hole up?
Oh, see, that's the cool part. The fortress is on top of a volcano.
Cool. Of course it is.
The dwarves, from what we could tell, use the volcano to melt the adamantine to make weapons and things. The dragon is in the top part in a big adamantine grated floor above the volcano where the heat comes up and warms its scales.
Nice. On the bright side, we found a forge for door.
Yep.
Yeah. Just if it becomes an active volcano, we may have a problem.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. All right. So he's in there. He's in the very top. He flies. Well,
Yeah, the
what does
top
he
is
eat?
open to the air.
What has he been eating?
He likes griffin meat. He says it's crispy.
And there are lots of griffins around in the area.
Griffins, eagles, all kinds of flying things in the mountains.
And it's you said it's about half a dozen kobolds here.
No, there's a dozen of us here.
Dozen, and then there's 2 dozen that you guys left. So 36
At
of you
least.
guys.
We aren't really the greatest counters. And people come, they hear there's a dragon, and we pick up some, and then other people get eaten by the dragon. We're looking at about 2 dozen.
Plus or minus. And you think they will fight to defend the dragon when we get there, or will they
Dragon
run?
is God.
Okay.
Those who were willing to defy the dragon came with us.
Okay. Well, again, I think you were brave.
Kobold's definitely brave. Yeah.
Just gotta kiss his butt a little bit. Come on,
Yeah.
a little, pump him up a little. He's had a bad day. He just lost the manor.
You guys want to be the bard.
That's why the bard. All right.
Jack's over there like, you know I can snap you like a twig, right? Like,
All right. Well,
How long does it take them to pack their stuff up?
give us an hour.
1 hour. All right. Well, meet me out in the front courtyard in about an hour.
Okay.
so want to go talk to our orcs out front?
Drax is with us, so, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
captain's
Drax
with
is
us.
Oh, he's with us, right? Okay.
And also out front is waiting for information is
Yeah.
Murchie.
Which one?
The
Mirchi.
captain.
Merchi. How do you spell that?
Merchi.
These kobolds are very agreeable.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go tell him what's going on first.
Okay.
All right, so out we go.
Okay. Just for those wondering how Murchie acts the way it is, he's based off of Nate.
Which this
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off of Tech Nate.
Oh wow.
I thought it was Captain Kirk.
He
Yeah.
speaks like
A little
Captain
bit. He's
Kirk.
got that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
got a
he
little
speaks like Captain
Kirkishness.
Kirk. He's
Yeah.
definitely Captain
Yeah.
Kirk.
All right, so outward to Murchie, Captain Murchie.
Okay.
Captain Murchie,
It's good that you're back. We were getting ready to send in reinforcements.
no reinforcements needed. The kobolds have surrendered and are leaving the manor, and we would like to ensure that as long as they follow the rules of law
Correct.
within the barony, that they are unmolested, because they are really victims of the previous baron.
Of course. It does not surprise me that the previous Baron would be involved in something shady. Indeed, we will make certain that any other nefarious plots that he might be involved in are investigated securely.
Glad to hear it.
What's the biggest inn in town?
There are a couple of inns. If you're looking for one that can accommodate the number of kobolds that we think are inside,
There are about a dozen. Well, there are a dozen.
I would
Yeah,
say
a dozen.
maybe make a deal with Tia over at the Warm Nook.
The Warm Hook?
The Warm Nook?
Warm Nook. Okay, got it.
Tia.
Yeah, it's one of the larger inns in town.
Okay. All right.
You're only looking at really two that could accommodate this many people. The warm milk or the cozy comfort. I don't recommend the cozy comfort because it's cozy, it's comfortable. And as such, it's popular with people who come through.
That's fine.
Well-
We'll take the least popular one. Keep the.
Not that there's anything wrong with the warm milk. It's just not the preferred place of long-term business travelers.
Fair enough.
And of course, in looking after the Barony's best interest, I must look into the economy.
Understood. So if the other thing I want to make sure you understand is that these orcs that are inside have fought with honor and have surrendered and have acted as contracted mercenaries, and we also would like to ensure that they as well are treated as normal members of the public, even though they were defying the orders about giving this place up.
Well, technically what they did was illegal, but because you're the Baroness, we can turn a blind eye just once.
I
Or
think,
just
or
they just be pardoned. Let's do it like that.
yes,
We don't want
I
you
think
doing anything like legal.
yes.
All right, we will agree to that.
So, all right. So another thing I want to make you aware of is, if you haven't already heard, Sir Winthrop will be arriving tomorrow. He will be the steward for me here in the barony. He is a well-experienced soldier of many years. He was the former captain of the Palace Guard at Parn for King Highborn, and he should be arriving tomorrow with his party.
I am very familiar with the exploits of Sir Winthrop. You have anything
Excellent.
with that?
Yeah.
I am very, very familiar with the legend of Sir Winthrop. We will receive him warmly.
We are grateful to have him serving the barony. All right. So we're going to have a conversation with these orcs, and then I think we're going to go check out the manor when the kobolds leave.
All right, men, he says, addressing the other guards. Go ahead and return to your normal posts. We have a city to patrol and stop any nefarious crimes.
Can someone also let the guard at the gate know that everything has been resolved?
Of course. We will deliver a runner immediately.
Veet?
Do you guys have a huge issue with crime in the city?
Not really, because we run a tight ship. I am the captain of the guard.
Okay. Guess we'll see for ourselves later.
So we're going to see who gets the prize for most annoying person. The princess, the former teenage whiny princess, or this dude. All right.
It's gonna
I
be
like
this
it.
dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
I actually like him a lot more the second time.
All right. Good
I
deal.
like the Captain Kirk voice. I think it's good.
Well, I'm nothing if not accommodating on voices. I'll give you that.
For sure.
Oh, it's great. All right, y'all. What do you want to do? Oh, the orcs.
Yeah.
That was what was that?
You guys know him better.
Yeah.
You want to approach this?
I think Shantara was gonna give him drugs or something.
Hmm?
I said, when Shantara gonna give him drugs or something? The orc
She was talking about. I don't think she has much on her.
Okay.
Are the orcs just like hanging out here?
Yeah, I mean, they followed you back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drax.
Yes.
We're allowing them to stay at the
Yeah,
Um,
the
Camp out
camp
in the
they're
garden.
at.
Drax. We are You fought honorably. Your group fought well. We understand the kobolds don't seem to have the coin to keep you contracted for too much longer.
They paid us to have us for another 4 months.
4 months. Okay. Well, when that contract expires, would you consider working for the barony?
For peers, we'll definitely shine on to anything.
Just for curiosity's sake, what's your rate?
We charge a bit of a price, you know.
2 copper.
3 gold pieces per week, per soldier. So there are 6 of us, so
They paid for 4
18
months?
gold pieces a week.
Yeah. Not cheap.
No, that's not cheap.
I feel like it's math. I don't.
But we may need them for
Restore
a while.
business, raise taxes.
So they
Yeah.
don't get paid enough to go up against dragons. I'll tell
No.
you that.
No.
We need people to patrol the highways and
We do.
clear out
Yeah,
bandits
so
and stuff.
more people the better because we do need guards for the streets and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
it sounds like cleaning up this dragon issue will help.
We don't need
reduce
guards in
crime,
the streets.
too.
We got Marichi. Like the streets are fine. He's handling it.
Yeah, in the one barony, I'm talking about like the pass that we took
He's-
here. There's like nose running around. That's an issue. They're, like nose are already bad.
Yeah.
As is, they're like scavengers and they just are barbarians essentially. And then who else? We ran into some other stuff.
We did the
The
tribe.
bandits.
Yeah, it was like a
bandits,
tribal bandits.
The owlbears. The
Well, the owlbears we took care of.
Yeah. There's a lot. The roads are a problem.
I mean,
But
this is the
there's
main
giant
thing.
dire squirrels we know about that we
Oh,
also
yeah.
didn't take care of.
Yeah. That we didn't get wrecked by.
I am. There's so much we need to talk about with the barony,
Yeah.
but I was hoping to do that soon, like tomorrow. But
Yeah.
I think we're going for a dragon. I think that sounds more important.
And yeah, the dragon sounds like and it seems like it'll also take care of a lot of the finances if we can get a hold of that dragon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it'd be really good.
And we get the forge. I mean,
and then
dare I say it, thrilled to know that there's such a resource
Yeah.
within the barony's borders.
Yeah, that'll upgrade all our armor and weapons pretty
Yep.
quickly.
And we happen to have a dwarf blacksmith
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
a dear friend, and we are hoping
And, like,
that. I
you
mean,
can smith.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn
absolutely.
smith.
I'm
We'll get
pretty
there.
good at smithing and
Yep.
crafting stuff. And so.
Yeah.
And if everything goes according to my plan, I'll have a team of assistants who I can train. And
True.
this is we have these leaderless kobolds just walking around.
Yeah.
All
right.
So Drac, your mercenaries are free to stay in the garden. The kobolds are being relocated to
Warm
the
Nook.
Warm Nook.
We'll send one to go with them. They are, after all, our clients.
I keep hearing warm milk. It's warm nook.
Yeah, warm Nook.
Warm Nook.
The warm nook.
Warm Nook's not
Oh,
bad
sorry.
though.
Warm Nook. N-O-O-K.
Okay.
We would like to
I'd stay in Warm Nook.
request. Would one of you be willing, and we could? I'd be willing to pay the kobolds for your services for the next week, if that's what it takes. But we're going off to go deal with this dragon, and we would like a
Braver
guide to
men
get
than
there.
I.
Well, would somebody be willing to at least guide us there?
Or could you provide us with detailed maps
Yeah.
for how to get there?
Well, I can't leave my charges, but I can supply you the map.
Understood.
I have cartography tools, so
We can
Right.
definitely sit down and make a map.
All right.
Good.
Excellent. All right.
Surprisingly, it's not terribly hard to reach. It was just buried. Without the map the Dragon Shaman had, we would have never known it was there.
I am very anxious
Without
to
the
see
map
it.
that we
Actually.
Yeah.
You said without the map that Cervix had?
No, the Dragon Shaman. Crixus.
Crixus.
That's what we were originally hired to do. Crixus was the Dragon Shaman. He had a map. It was a scroll and some weird staff. And he wanted us to lead them to some promised land.
Gotcha.
And show.
When the dragon was summoned, right? Did it like come from a portal, or did it come out of the scroll, or how did it appear? Or did it fly and was like just called from the scroll?
It came from the sky, is all I know.
Okay,
I wasn't there for the ritual.
understood.
did it show up immediately after the spell was cast?
And I showed up in a day or so after.
A
The
day or
Dragon
so.
Shaman there performed a ritual for days.
So it probably just called it here
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
summoning it.
Okay.
And then the ritual might not even have worked. The dragon might have just been flying by.
So.
How did the orcs know so much about the dragons?
Because we were there.
You were?
We lured the. We were hired by the Dragon Shaman to bring the kobolds to this location safely. Our contract lasted longer, so we stayed as was the contract terms. They summoned the dragon. Then the kobolds were tasked with gathering more gold for the dragon. It came time for our contract to start ending. The kobolds decided that they were going to pay us. The dragon objected. We were preparing to leave our contract over when the Dragon Shaman, Crixus, determined that he wanted us around for enforcers. So he went to go speak to the dragon. He brought with him Lavix. When the dragon refused to give up from him his hoard, Crixus utilized the staff to attempt to control him. The dragon, from what I was told, did not appreciate this. All I know is that Crixus was burned to a cinder, And when Lavix came out, he was wounded. Fairly certain his eye is never going to function again.
What,
I'm gonna
what do you mean, like a
work with that.
like a greater restoration or lesser restoration?
You
with
would
the
need
eye?
you would need greater restoration. to fix
Greater
it.
restoration. So that's 500 gold pieces.
That's 500 gold pieces in higher level.
I'm not willing to help with that. I was gonna send him to the if it was if it was cheaper than that, I was gonna send him to the temple and see if anybody could help him. But yeah, that's a bigger problem than I can deal with right now. Okay.
Oh,
Is he time limited on that? With when he can get?
No, greater restoration will fix an eye.
Okay.
well, even I didn't make him an eye too. That extra guy.
That would be cool. Okay. That might make them very loyal to you.
He
too.
technically has an eye, it's just now milky white and like scarred.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
All
like
right.
That's a common wondrous item. It's not even like fancy the
No,
stuff.
I mean it's still very expensive for like a normal person to afford.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you thinking about helping the kobold?
Yes. I told you I wanted to. I'm going to.
That's a lot of money to invest on something I can squash under my boot.
You see, you don't understand the beauty of kobolds, man. They're like
Yeah, clearly not.
they're like a well-tuned machine. All they need is the proper leadership, and they can accomplish great things.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
You should. I'm right about 90% of things.
All right. So, are
Yeah,
they
definitely.
coming out? Has an hour passed?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've got some sacks with them. They actually don't
Okay.
have that many things.
Okay.
You do see like one of them has a big sack that's got like you see a bear trap sticking out of it at some point, like a couple spiky things. One has a bucket with a rope attached to it. There are some questionable bottles among them, things like that.
I'll establish a new clan.
All right.
Have we been able to take a short rest in this time that we've been?
If you wanted to take a short rest in the hour, you could have.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that works.
So, Lavix.
Yeah, have you seen this list? Oh, sorry.
Lavix, we wish you good rest at the inn.
Of all the
Vicius is going to take you over there.
Oh, no.
If you and your party are ready to leave now.
We're ready to go.
All right. And we will be in touch when we come back. All right. And
We
do.
kind of don't have a choice but to trust you.
I can promise you. I will promise you that I will do my best to help you. I don't know how that will look, but I will try. But I do also ask and insist that you maintain and follow the laws of the barony.
We don't want any trouble. We were just looking for a place to stay.
I understand. The previous baron has a lot to answer for.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Everybody looks down on kobolds.
All right. Okay. So everybody else is gone now? Just us?
Yeah.
All right.
Technically, I'm gone.
And
Yeah.
you're gone. All right. So we're going to go. I'd like to go look around the manor.
Okay. The manor looks in good condition. You do notice like that there are spots on the walls that probably used to hold like paintings. It looks like anything of value. Like, and this wasn't like the kobolds took them. This is like even before you got here, like, anything of value is gone. You know, there's you're going to need to bring in furniture, which I know out of character you've already picked out. They've got.
What do we do with the mirror?
Oh,
Still have it?
you're
Still have it.
dragging it around, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the bag of holding.
Gotta put it in the. Go put it
Yeah.
somewhere. So there's like no silverware in the kitchen.
Like
It's all gone.
there's some wooden spoons and stuff, but like the actual silverware is gone.
Could do two things. It could give you legendary resistance for one time, and then I can't remember the other
It
one.
could screw you completely
Legendary
like it did me.
sensitivity if you
Yeah.
fail. Where
So I have a automatic fail at some critical point in time. I think it was only me, right?
Yeah.
That failed it.
I didn't even look at it.
Yeah, basically you look at the mirror. How it works is you look into the mirror, and you either get a vision of fortune or a vision of woe. And if you get a vision of fortune, you get one use of legendary resistance. If you get woe, you get one use of you get one automatic, like basically legendary frailty. So at one point when I call for a saving throw and you pass it, I have the ability to go, nope, you actually failed that. Now there are kind of extra rules for it. For example, they only stay around for a month regardless. So like if you get woe and then you just don't do anything for a month, like it doesn't just lock you out of trying
That
again.
makes me feel better. I was
Yeah.
picturing us at the very end of the game and against the big bad and be like,
Well, because
whoa,
you
shit.
can't reuse it until your current one is gone. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The
Can we
How much does
try
Tia
to get
charge
rid of,
me
like, if someone
for
gets a
the,
legendary woe,
for the
can we,
kobolds?
like,
How much is she gonna
cast
charge
hideous
me?
laughter on them until they
for like
it
the next 2 weeks?
goes off?
Yeah,
or is
you-
it like,
Oh, sorry, he had a question.
Okay.
So what Tia will charge? It depends if you want a poor room, a modest room, or a comfortable room.
There's like a kobolds. What's a modest room for like 2
Okay,
weeks?
modest room is 5 silver pieces per day per room. They could fit comfortably 2 kobolds per room. Possibly 4 if they're super cramped. Because basically each room has 2 beds.
Gotcha.
You could ask them if they want to pile into a more
Yeah, do they have a
comfortable room
preference?
or do they want more poor rooms. I guess
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
be a.
I mean, I would probably do 4 to a room, but get them like the nicer room, so
Okay.
they'll figure it out that way.
Yeah, did the.
Because they're like 3 feet tall, right? Like they're
Yeah,
small.
yeah, they're small trees.
Yeah, man, y'all can share a bed. Y'all will be fine.
All right, so for 12 of them, if you're putting 4 to a room, you need 3 modest rooms, which are 5 silver pieces per day.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at 3.5 gold pieces per week.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How long do you want to put them up for?
Oh, let's do 2 or 3 weeks until I can convince them to make me a leader. So I'll just do that.
So 5 silver pieces per day, 3.5 gold per week per room times 3, 9. Sorry, 9. 1 platinum, 1 gold. I'm thinking this my math.
How many
right.
gold go in the platinum? 10.
10. It's
Okay.
a base 10 system.
So an 11 gold pieces. Can I just leave that now?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that will
do we
cover.
want to build them like a quarter so we don't have to shack them up in the end?
I think
Probably,
eventually,
yeah.
absolutely.
Eventually, yeah, but for right now, I mean, it's short notice. And I feel like 2 weeks is plenty of time. Yeah, it's fine.
Because the party
I-
is the 1%. They just walk into a bin. We're gonna rent out this floor. Keep the change.
And we're not using the party
We're gonna drink
money.
2
No, these are my
$8,000
personal
bottles of
ones.
wine.
Yeah, and I gave him
Thank
5.
you.
That's for food.
I don't. Over the table, I did tell Henry that I have some other plans for the barony that will require me to stop drinking, 10 gold piece bottle of wines. But
Okay, I got
$3,000 bottle
of
of
other
wine
stuff to use
casually.
my money
Alright,
for.
Well, it is. That's like the cost for fine wine. So you're looking at like aged, like 300-year-old legendary vineyard wine and stuff.
And it was
So
delicious.
I'm gonna leave 15, just to give a little bit extra for Tia for her, 1 discretion, 2 to make sure that the kobolds are comfortable and treated well
Okay.
for the whole time that they're here, and then and they're not treated like second-class citizens or like pests, or because they're usually considered pests.
Okay. Tia is a human female.
Okay.
She has red hair. She does have a last name. Her last name is Sloan, so she comes from noble breeding.
You said her last name is Snowing.
Sloan. S-L-O-A-N.
Oh, like from what's it called?
Grey's Anatomy?
No, I was thinking more like Aragon, is the name of the butcher.
I just pulled the name out of my butt. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wrote it down, but I mean I just like made it
I
up.
believe, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, she's like.
These
Well,
are-
if you're paying for it, then I can easily extend my hospitality to them, as long as they don't tear up the place.
Got you. Yeah, and then out of the extra that I gave you for incidentals and stuff like that,
Understood.
and so I'll just give her 15 gold.
Not to give Henry any ideas, but I'm surprised there's not a premium because I imagine it will affect the other clientele.
It very much could. The reason why, I'll be honest, out of character, the reason she's not charging premium is because this is from the Baroness's retinue, and they don't want to piss off the Baroness. You kind of get the feeling that the other Baron was sort of a shitheel, and maybe they don't want to piss off anyone in that kind of power.
That makes sense. She can just be like, execute this whole row, and then the guards will go do it. So, I mean, I doubt she will, but she could.
I think that would cause an alignment change, maybe.
Definitely.
To give you kind of a view of what you saw, going through the city. So this is an actual city. This has a couple thousand people in it.
Got you.
So you guys are kind of in more of the middle to high income area. So what you guys have seen, at the very fringes, near where the poor people, but still in like the better like place, you saw that they've got. This is as you were walking, 'cause you left them back, and this is some of what the party saw when they were walking through. So you'd see some of this too. You saw about in this particular area of the city, there are roughly 4 inn/taverns. So you saw the Warm Nook. You saw a place called Bread and Breakfast Bakery. There's the Cozy Comfort Inn. There's also there's kind of like a seedy bar on the very edge called Grog by the Guzzle.
Oh, that one. That's where the beggars were.
Then you've seen a traveler's. You've seen a general store. There's an arcane magic shop built into the Wizard's Tower.
Yep.
You passed a forge. There's there's a blacksmith. Then you also on the edge, right where like the low middle income, like where more to the poor area, there's like an entire street that's like a bazaar that you passed. So that looks like what the normal people who don't have like the money to pay Merchants Guild, they don't have like a setup shop. That's where they ply their goods. You know, little things that people just need to survive. There's a Temple of Dainara that you passed.
And that looks to be in pretty good shape.
That's
a nice
in
temple.
very good shape.
Great.
It's in very good shape. There is also there looks to be a shrine not too far away that from what you could view it looked like it wasn't dedicated to any specific god. It's kind of like a generic you can go worship here. Near the manor house there is a bank. You've obviously seen the sheriff's office. That's where Captain Mercy is. They mentioned when they gave you directions that there was a schoolhouse, so there's a schoolhouse nearby. On the way in, you passed the militia house that was on the outside of the place, and you're pretty sure that the militia house also doubles as kind of like a jail. And then you're assuming that, given the fact that you've seen like people like pages running around delivering messages, somewhere in the city there's a courier house. For those of you who stay behind at the manor, the manor house is as you see, but also there is a servants' quarters attached off to the side. It's a small building for servants. There is a bathhouse that is actually in fairly good condition. That's one of those type that's large enough for multiple people to use at a time. It features a deep bath. It's got a statue relief that like the water comes out of. It has actual indoor plumbing. That doesn't appear magical, just appears mundane. And there is an extensive garden, which is currently where the orcs have set up. The garden is dominated by a large gazebo. There is a spot that if you wanted to convert a section of the garden into a swamp area for yourself, Jack, that you can definitely do that.
Cool.
With your knowledge of how to do that, basically you'd have to redirect water and things like that that you can do it.
Is there a steward's house that's nearby the manor, like
that
where the
is-
previous steward would have lived, or
The steward of the city.
the steward of the manor?
That's part of the slaves' quarters.
Servants' quarters. Okay. It's a nice house.
I mean, it's a quarters. It's almost like a barracks.
It'd have been
He's
a nice
gonna
place
need
to
a
keep
house.
the kobolds.
Are there nicer houses like really close to the
Well, I guess we have to
manor?
know, is there
Yeah, there are regular, like there are nobles nearby.
Okay.
And
Yeah, there are no servants in there currently.
Oh, do we have
Yeah.
plans for servants?
Yeah, I mean we're gonna need servants to run the stables.
Are there
and
any
the
currently
barony.
in the servants' quarters?
no, those all left when the servants are generally hired by whoever is in the manor at any given time, and they have been fired and sacked when the previous baron left, or he took them with him.
And I kind of feel like Sir Winthrop and his wife can deal with hiring. Do you know what I mean? Like rehiring staff, because he's going to be the one managing all of that. But I do need to make sure that there's somebody in the stables because
Marmalade demands it.
because Marmalade, Duchess of the Long Road. So we need to make sure that she's.
And
got a
there
spot.
are also stables on the ground.
Okay. All right. So are the stables in good condition?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the manor's in fairly good. It's still
Okay.
a little rundown, not too much. It's just been neglected a bit.
Okay.
You kind of get the feeling that the previous Baron didn't put a whole lot in upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what you've seen and what you've witnessed since you got here, the previous Baron was kind of a grifter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So I think I'd like to talk to I don't know why I'm having a hard time with his name. Murchie.
Okay.
Captain Murchie real quickly again.
All right, I will slip back into Captain Richard's voice.
So Captain Murchie, I'm wondering if you can do me a favor.
What can I do for you, Baroness?
I would like to find someone in the interim until my steward gets here to ensure that all of our animals, our mounts that we're going to be leaving here, are properly cared for. So if there is someone that is a stable hand or someone that you know of that is very reliable and loves animals and will take care of my beloved pack mule.
As far as finding you servants, that is something I am not truly privy to do. But for now, if you want, we can store your animals at the militia's stables,
Okay.
where they will be well cared for.
That will work for me. That would be great.
We can arrange that.
And
Definitely.
I would also like to leave the contents of the wagon there, if everybody's okay with that.
We will make certain that your
Okay.
belongings are safely stored.
Is there anything anybody needs out of that cart
I'm
before
gonna
we
get the
leave?
+2 scimitar out of the cart.
Okay.
'cause I wasn't using it before.
All right. So you've got the +2 scimitar. Ophelia you've already got the armor, so that was all the magic, I think, things distributed.
She got the orb.
Yep. She's got the orb. None of the jewels and rings and all that stuff are in there. Medicine, that's all on us. There was your hand smashy thing.
Battering ram.
Battering ram, that's the word I'm
I
looking
don't
for.
think so.
The smashy thing.
Yeah.
That was on Marmalade or in the
In
cart.
the cart. We can leave it in the cart.
Okay, alright.
Are we going to ride the horses when we go to or are we going to leave the horses behind? I'm just
Probably leave them behind.
I think
Yeah.
we should leave them behind.
If you're
Okay.
gonna keep
Then I'm
them,
gonna-
you should drag it. Probably.
I'm going to leave Kutch's armor in the cart
Okay.
because if I need to summon him, I don't want him just dumping the armor on the ground here.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Unless you all really feel that we need to, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's just more for us to worry about if we take
Yeah.
them with us.
Okay. I'm going to assume while Vicius was off taking care of the kobolds, that Drop got with Jack and drew you out a map.
Okay.
Okay.
You're fairly certain that because some of the kobolds have wings,
Oh.
you're fairly certain that you're probably going to want to make sure you have climbing gear.
Okay.
Great.
Alright.
Go again.
Be using that flying.
We got that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's covered.
Okay.
Climbing gear. Well, I
So-
can fly too, so it'll really work out.
So
Can't
we
fly or
do.
climb.
We have at
Have you heard
least
the story about our climbing misadventure?
I just heard you almost died. Yeah.
Yeah.
pathetic.
So-
Off of a 20-foot drop.
I only
Yeah.
had to roll 4 to
I got-
succeed and I
I
couldn't
got-
do it.
I got wings. I got teleport. So what they're figuring this out, right? I want to have a conversation with the leader of the kobolds and just kind of get him to get his life together. You know, you guys don't do anything crazy.
Get his life together.
Get your life together, man.
Yeah. Like while you're here, you know, I've kind of vouched for you and got you guys a place to stay and.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, and you know, since you guys don't have anything to do as far as work goes, you know, I may have some tasks that. you'll skip.
Work.
Yeah, they'll. Well, we don't do lazy kobolds. If you're gonna be here, you know, for free and get to kick it for 2 or 3.
I mean, we paid.
Not me. You paid the thief who took your money.
But that should count for something.
To the thief? Yeah, it counted in his pockets as he's counting your coins. So
Fine.
we're starting over from scratch, and it's okay. You guys, essentially, right, are being enlisted. So
Well, if they want to.
if you want to, of course.
Um,
A dragon, man. We kobolds. I'm not
let
hungry.
me talk to my guys.
Sure.
This idea of work.
Well,
I
how are you
mean-
gonna take care of yourself and live if you don't work?
Because we just had an entire treasure hoard.
But you don't no more.
But
We got to come to terms with realities now.
give me a persuasion check.
Sure. Not super persuasive. So I rolled a 5.
You're looking through your sheet. Those are 5. Okay, yeah. I think we might. We'll figure something out.
You gotta tell me if I failed or not, because I want to try this new level 7 ability.
You definitely failed. You failed hard.
Would a 10 have made me succeed?
A total 10?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, well.
I mean, you need to talk to them later.
Yeah, I gotta talk to them again. They gotta.
Try
I get
again.
it. They just lost their. It's hard to convince people who just lost a fortune
Yeah.
that you're homeless now, and that we're willing to give you a place to stay, but you're gonna have to work for it. You're not gonna. Ain't no free rides.
Gotcha.
But I mean, you're gonna live a great life. I'm not gonna just. You're not gonna be like slaves or nothing. Like. We're gonna
Giving
make
them a
you-
job.
Yeah, this is a job. You guys are gonna learn a trade. You're gonna be very successful.
We have a trade. We make things.
Yeah, it's the same trade. We're just gonna put it to work. Make it official. You know what? I was a little hasty at first, right? But maybe we should talk.
If you kill the dragon, can't we just move back into our home?
I mean, if we kill the dragon,
You could work up there.
you can work up there.
That's where your job could be.
Well, I'll talk to my boys. We don't really have a leader since, well, the last one got turned into ash.
Well, with your tribe, how do you guys establish a leader?
Well, usually it's the dragon shaman. That didn't work out so well last time. So, we're gonna have to do this democratically.
I agree to that.
How we do that democratically is we democratically hit each other with sticks until everyone else gives up.
Or, we'll solve this problem now, right? And then I'll just take over as leader, and whoever wants to challenge me can come and we'll talk.
That doesn't exactly sound like a good deal for us. It seems like that's more of like a no representation without representation or something.
I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah.
How is that any different from slavery?
Because it's not slavery. You're gonna get paid, you're gonna get wages, and you're gonna have a democratic voice. I want you to understand that in my vision for you kobolds. I'm not charismatic. It's okay. It's not supposed to sound good.
It's all good.
My vision for you kobolds is not slavery. It is you guys taking your rightful place. I just need you to,
You're gonna have to try this again on another day. You can't
Absolutely.
immediately try persuasion.
Yeah, that persuasion was terrible. I was very sad when I saw. I was like, dang.
They can see the greed in your eyes while you were doing it.
If only I had advantage. But no, yeah, I'll try it again. No problem. They should see the greed in my eyes. I want it to be like me coming with this crazy like tyrannical plan that they have to get behind. So.
Tyrannical plan they have to get behind. All right. All right. So is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I kind of want to go by the Temple of Dayanara at some point, but I definitely need to clean up before I do that so I don't get like
So I guess everybody.
Yeah, I want to take a bath.
bounced out of a temple again.
So it's like a long rest after.
Yeah.
Probably. For
If you want to set out the next day, you can long rest.
Anything
And
you
I'm
want
not
us to do?
sleeping in the combustible
No.
bedroom tonight. I'll sleep somewhere
Roll
else
some
in the
mud, I
manor.
guess.
Rolling some mud. Okay.
I've got to practice with the scimitar a little bit tonight, so I've got the.
Yeah.
So that'd be one thing I'd be
Yeah.
doing.
Accidentally sneeze and blow the whole
To
room
switch
up.
your-
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm not feeling it. So,
I'm-
but I am gonna go check out the bathhouse.
Switching to 2 Nick weapons, so I won't have the ability to get advantage anymore. But it mathematically, it's more damage.
A vex weapon and a weapon.
Usually I do Vex and Nick, but the hammer's Nick and the scimitar's Nick.
Gotcha.
But I do more damage dual wielding the Nick weapons than I would with either of them in the short sword. like mathematically, it's going to be like 2.5 damage per turn more.
And you also
Yeah.
have your paladin thing to give you advantage.
Yeah.
And just to confirm, I am already. You said I was already attuned to
Yeah.
the magical items. Okay.
It only takes an hour to attune. You can do it during a short rest.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
Snoozing.
You just want to sleep. All right.
Bath, and then
Bathhouse.
sleep.
Bathhouse is very nice.
Bathhouse.
Hey,
It has.
can I take the study action?
Yeah. What do you want to study?
I was just wondering if I could study gentle repose.
Oh, you wanted a new spell. You wanted to learn a new spell out of the book.
I have a spell out of Lethel's.
Oh yeah. You can spend the night. Yeah, you have the day to do that.
And you have money you have to subtract for that,
Right.
right?
You have to pay a certain amount of. You need a certain amount of materials. Fortunately, there's a wizard tower right nearby, so you can buy the materials from. From there.
What level spell was Gentle Repose, Ophelia?
Second.
Level 2.
Okay.
What is it for?
The other thing is the 2 summon spells that
What's cool about Gentle Repose is it's a ritual, so they don't have to prepare it. They can just spend an hour to cast it if they need to.
Yeah.
It
No, it's-
stops bodies from deteriorating.
It's
So-
Ophelia truly being a necromancer for good.
No,
Because if
it
one of us
actually-
dies,
There is a reason to maybe prepare it,
Yeah.
simply because if you have Revivify, and you can't get into them within a minute, Gentle Repose will pause the countdown timer.
Okay,
For
cool.
10 days.
I have Revivify, so.
oh, awesome. Now that's one reason we looked at it.
Basically, I could kind of like save somebody for a few days, take them somebody who can use that spell since I know
Yeah.
we don't have that too.
Which would be useful if like Jack goes down and he dies and you need to Revivify.
Well, then I couldn't heal my.
No, but they could get you to the temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a time save.
I mean,
it's like, and even it goes
how
to
long does
if you're.
General
Yeah.
Repose?
10 days.
Just carry your
Oh, 10
body
days.
around.
It just
Revivify's
gives you an
level-
extra
I
10
can
days.
Get Revivify, but I don't have it yet. It's level 3. I'm
I was
not
gonna
that
say
high.
it's on my
Yeah.
spell list too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
I'm
plan
just
on
not
taking
there.
it.
I didn't take General Repose either.
Ryan was, I think Ophelia was
Wait,
looking
why
at
can't you take Revivify?
We're not high enough.
eventually.
We're half
the
casters,
Greater
so I don't get
Restoration.
level 3
Oh.
to level 9.
Gotcha.
So it's in my list of like things to take eventually,
Yeah.
but I can't get it right now. The other thing is the summon spells that Ophelia got at level 7.
Yes, which are
have,
awesome.
Like, they
You
have
wanna
like
tell 'em?
focuses they have to have.
You want to tell them about your summon spells? What are the focuses on summon beast and summon fey? Is there anything you need from the tower for that, or from the party loot?
I guess we should discuss Twin Star
Okay,
stuff that we can now
one
do.
second, I have to look that up.
Yeah.
All right. So how about this? Since this is kind of
Take a
y'all
break.
are taking a long rest, and this is like above board talk, like y'all can
Yep.
discuss this. Let's take a quick break. Anyone who needs to use the bathroom can use the bathroom,
Sweet.
whatever. And we will be back very shortly to continue after everyone's gotten this sorted out.
All right.
Sounds good.
So what is the new things y'all can do at level 7?
Do we want to mute? Yeah.
I would say go ahead and make them now. The boot tips and stuff, right?
Can you
Gloves.
check and make
Well, they
sure we're
only
back?
last until
Oh.
my next long rest.
Got ya.
We're back.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
And we are back from our break. Thank you back for 7th Age of Ascelia. We appreciate you coming back again. Hosted Challenges, Games, and Comics. Please look them up. If you are on Twitch, please remember you can subscribe for free for Twitch Prime, or at least follow us. It really does help. If you'd like to, visit us on YouTube, where all our VODs are stored, and you can please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff that I'm now obligated to do. We are not employees of the store. The store does not financially fund us at all. We are doing this because we like playing games, and we wanted to show people what an actual game would look like.
Oh, I keep doing that too.
And the store has been gracious enough in all our time that we've been here to supply us with equipment and a safe place to play and a clean place to play. And as stated, Challenges, Games, and Comics is being forced out at the end of this month, literally by an evil corporation. We're not sure who they are, but they've been given 30 days to vacate, so we are going to be doing some benefits to help them out. We've partnered up with a number of other streamers to help with that, but also we've been featured in newspaper publications like the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, as well as several news organizations. We're also trying to talk to BIN, and hopefully we're trying to get WABE, which is our local NPR affiliate, as well. But if you can go check them out, we greatly appreciate it. Challengesgames.com. I also want to thank all of our viewers so far. I have been informed that the store has been getting a deluge of online orders from people who have been watching us, but we also have a GoFundMe. We don't have our technical person here, so I can't flash the GoFundMe up, but if you look for GoFundMe Challenges, Games, and Comics online, you should be able to find it pretty easily. As always, thank you once more, and we're going to get back into our game now. That has the bookkeeping all been taken care of, guys?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yep. So, yeah, we're going to make additional climbing equipment as needed.
Okay. All right. So it is the morning of the next day, which officially puts us at
It's the first day of something.
last day of the month.
Oh, this is last day.
This is 28th of crop. This is resting day, which is the equivalent of Sunday. This is the day when, after the world was made, Ascelia took the day to rest, and is a holiday in Ascelia for many businesses who are highly religious.
It's an annual holiday?
No, it's just the last day. Say holiday is the wrong word. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's just their version of Sunday, when a lot of businesses take off and people go to worship and yada yada.
Is crop the equivalent of autumn?
Crop is crop is the first month of the harvesting season. So the third, winter, spring, summer, or sorry, so spring, winter, summer, fall, so fall. So because the months are flowering, which is spring, sweltering, summer, harvesting, fall, shivering, winter, and then sovereign, which is the sovereign is the 13th month.
I have a plan.
It's the
For
deepest
sovereign?
of winter. What makes sovereign so interesting, just for this kind of lore that I'm just going to tell you, what makes sovereign so interesting is at the end of sovereign, there is a week of darkness. It's not like full darkness, but the sun dims, and according to religious practices, for 7 days, the gods walk the earth. The moon disappears from the sky, the stars twinkle brighter, the air turns calm, the sea is calm, and for 7 days it is said that the gods walk the earth as mortals. No one knows if they're truly mortals at this time, but it is said that during the last week of Sovereign, it is said that if a guest shows up at your doorstep to show them hospitality, for that guest may bestow upon you blessings. So it's kind of a thing.
I want to throw a big party.
Huh?
I want to throw a big party.
Oh.
Deal with some of those loyalty issues. Festival.
Oh, nice. Rebanding.
Festival.
Anyway, so it is the next morning. You are rested. You have all finished your long rest. Your spell has been copied successfully, Ophelia. Okay. Make sure you mark all your prepared spells for the day.
Yep.
And make sure to update all of your resources for level 7. So if we bring out the big map, I say big map, one of the many maps that I have for this game. I need to buy about 3 more of these. Go ahead. You might want to turn it that way where it's...
Yeah, so we can see it.
I'm not even sure which side is right side up on the camera.
The barony of the
There's a delay. It's sideways right now. If
Okay.
you turn it
Yeah.
this way, it'll be the
The
right
map looks good on the stream.
Is that better?
Oh, it takes a minute or a second. It should be.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's even better. Yeah.
Cool. So you would be heading towards the north. You would be heading towards the northeast mountains.
Here?
You would be
On the
passing by Varsh. If I remember correctly.
This is where the Temple of Zaphos is.
Yep, there's a temple of Zaphos.
Yep.
I was gonna say, weren't we supposed to go to Walsh for something anyway?
Yep.
Yeah. I gotta pre-buy funeral plots at a couple different places.
For more people that you're gonna kill?
Just in case. Like, I feel like if I pre-buy them, it's gonna be a less awkward conversation. And I need to like diversify where I'm putting them. That way, it's not like the same.
It's not obvious.
Oh, we just keep going back to, Westlake every time. It's like they hate us.
We have our own little cemetery in the yard.
One of them in the back.
Iestyn's guilty kills.
So it's gonna take us a while because we're walking, right?
Well, it'll take you, depending on how you get there. You can kind of track it by going through any hex that has a road. You can travel through that hex in 2 hours on foot.
So 8 hours for us to get to Walsh.
Yeah.
And it's 3 hours if you're not traveling by road.
I think then it's almost as short. Yeah, just take the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, we just take the road for 8 hours.
And we're gonna stop in Varsh, spend the night.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
How far into the mountains
Well, I
are
mean,
we
Varsh
going,
is
Jack?
only-
8 hours away.
Yeah.
Varsh is
Are we going?
right. 5.
I don't
10,
know. The Henry would have to tell me.
25. So it's 5, 10. So 5 squares. So 5 times 10.
5 hexes, 2
10
hours,
hours.
10 hours.
Yeah. So it's the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have left. I wrote a long letter
Mm-hmm.
to Sir Winston
Okay. Winthrop.
Winthrop, and I have left it. I did not put anything in there that's like stuff that I would want to tell him in person about anything with the dark elves. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing's in there like that. So if it gets read, it's nothing bad.
Okay.
And I'm leaving it for him.
Okay.
Oh, I should've just told the phone
There
once if we get
are,
the
as you
dragon.
travel for the
We got
day,
better than the better one. I'm not
along the
really
roads there are
concerned,
no
so-
encounters.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are able to make it to Varsh.
Okay.
Varsh is a mid-sized city. It's a trade city. It's along one of the roads into the barony. From your father's lands. But it's a trade city that has one of the clearer roads. Like the road leading east out of Almaris is actually well kept, and you have a feeling it's not kept up by the barony itself. Mid-sized city. There's a Temple of Zaphos in the city. There are several inns. If you're not looking for anything specific, you just want to go ahead and grab an inn for the night.
Is it too late for us to go to the Temple of
Yeah,
Zaphos?
we're gonna stop
Or
in.
for-
Yeah, you can
And then
stop
grab an
into
inn.
the Temple of Zaphos.
Do you want to go by yourself, or do you want to?
I'm fine either way.
I'm curious to see it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second. Okay, so the Temple of Zaphos is this is a fairly well-established temple. Part of it is because a big part of the Zaphos religion deals with the sky and the air. Mountains are near there, very close to where they meet. The temple itself is a bluish tinted brick. It's not as fancy as the Temple of Dianara back in the actual capital, but it's very well laid out. At the top of the, it's got like a wall that has like the columns on it. The wall, each column is topped with an eagle, a relief of an eagle in flight. The temple is actually fairly busy because it is resting day. So there are services going on. Though he's busy giving a sermon, you can hear the voice of an older gentleman wearing white, almost gauzy robes that catch the air when he moves, giving a speech about the importance of nature and living in balance. There are a number of elves here. In fact, it's almost a majority elf. You're looking at high elf and wood elf congregation with a good mixture of humans. The cleric leading the entire thing. You hear like from when you first walk in. There's effectively like a young boy who's kind of, the easiest way I could put it would be like an altar boy almost kind of thing. When you walk in, he does just mention when you walk in, keep your voices down, Father Collet.
What?
And keep your voices down.
Okay.
Father Collet is giving the sermon. And Collet, like I said, I gave you the description of him already.
That was fun.
He is giving a very impassioned speech.
And we live with the sky, and we live with the birds, and we live as one with nature, for the seas and the sky are related, and we come together as one, just as the ground meets the air and the sea bridges the gap, as we all give ourselves over to the sky each day as we greet the sun. The sky is the great buffer that separates us all and protects us from many things.
I'm gonna step outside before I puke.
I'm in a cult. I was just gonna say you got the good one. I got the nice one. I think maybe the old
I
guy
haven't
in the other
tried it. I keep
temple.
my voice down.
All right, we're letting Jacke and Shantara go outside.
And when the elves were first created, they were raised up among the people and granted longevity by the gods. And from them came many works of art and many depictions and reliefs of the sky. And so we have spread far and wide across the land, and we have been blessed with the air that we breathe comes from the god Zaphos. The wind that blows the sails of the ships comes from Zaphos. The chickens that we eat come from Zaphos, and all of these things further to make society better for all. Can I get an amen? And the crowd is like, amen!
So they're into it.
They're
the crowd's
into it. The crowd's
All
into
right.
it.
I mean, I have the old gods that I kind of follow.
Is he's an elf then?
Yes.
High elf?
He's
He's a high elf, yes.
Okay.
And
he's like
he
Jim
gives
Baker.
his speech, he goes through his thing, and then he kind of turns it over. There's a choir, and the choir is backed up by a rather interesting musical instrument. It's almost like an organ, but it's actually played, it's actually magically, like, it's a magical device. So instead of having keys that you press, it has a number of pipes that go up, and they control the sound by placing their hand over different pipes. So it's the same concept, but it's done in a different way, and it has more of a not melodious necessarily, but more of a almost ethereal kind of tone to it. And you sit through the rest of the sermon, and it's about the virtues of living in balance, of not destroying the natural balance, but still living with the balance. One of the teachings of Zaphos really is that although people spread and people will join the sky, because there were airships at one time and things of this nature, and he does also talk a little about the skyfall and whatnot, but it's important that when you enter a place that you leave it as good as or better than when you arrive.
Leave no trace. Right.
Huh?
It's leave no trace. That's what the
Oh,
Boy Scouts
like
call
Boy
it.
Scouts.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah,
no
yeah.
trace. Yeah.
It's a lot of what he talks
I'm gonna
about.
start
a lot
calling
of
the Boy Scout.
You knew that was coming
Played
anyway.
a paladin, I might as well.
You may as well be.
I need to start
but-
collecting patches though. Be like, I climbed a mountain and didn't die patch.
You know, I could add that as lore now.
We
Right?
could.
We can merit badges. But yeah, so it's very basic, kind of. It's typical. He's reading from the Book of Zaphos, and eventually the sermon dies down, and people start filtering out. There are people who go up to see the preacher and get blessings, and there are people who are leading coins, and they have a very large kind of. It looks almost like a vase. But the very top has almost like segmented holes. Because a lot of what they deal with is they like in their aesthetic like things that wind can blow through, and wind chimes are another thing that you hear tinkling wind chimes around the place. And people are walking up and putting coins in. What do you guys want to do now that the sermon's over?
Talk to
Do
Father
you want to go
Colette.
yourself, or do you want me to come with you?
That's fine if you want to come.
Well, what?
I mean, you're the
Okay.
Baroness. You might as well meet him.
Well, you do the talking, and I'll
yeah.
just come with you.
So we'd walk up to stand in line to meet Father Colette.
Okay. Eventually, you reach Father Calais. He is when you arrive, he makes the holy the holy triangle, which is kind of like my world's equivalent to a cross that the Canyon of Light does. It's
It's an execution device.
no, they don't have a cross. They have a.
With that
They're
triangle.
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the axis of the gods.
I know.
And that's Dinara, and then who's the third one? Because Zaphos isn't one of
Zaphos
the main
is
three.
Yes,
Zaphos
child.
is
Yeah,
is
he's
the
like a-
child of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've written out somewhere recently too.
it's not important at the moment.
Players are just frantically going through notes.
Yeah.
No, it's on my phone.
You
Never
said
mind.
this town is like close to the Dwarven Kingdom, right?
Yeah, the Dwarven Kingdom is northeast of here.
Gotcha. And that's the Dwarven Kingdom is the original place I was from?
I thought you were from an island
No,
originally.
not the very far. I'm talking about where the orphanage was.
Yeah. Oh no, the gnomes. Yeah.
The gnome, yeah.
The
yeah.
gnome village is with the gnomes and dwarves live together. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, just making sure.
But we don't have to go in there.
I'm not-
into the
okay.
Dwarven Kingdom, right?
No, because
Yeah.
you're.
Side note, I think we may want to see if the dwarves would want to go back to that forge in the volcano.
They
Yeah.
can come, but it's in our land. It
Yeah,
sounds
Dark
like a
Forge.
valuable resource.
Well,
I mean,
are they further northeast, like outside of the band?
oh yeah, they're outside
oh, I
of
thought
the.
you
Up
were
here
like-
someplace.
Yeah, no.
No,
it's-
No, they're so like theoretically, the Dwarven Kingdom is still a ways away. It's like the actual Dwarven Kingdom is a couple of days away.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the closest point. This is the mountain range that snakes into Shorebrand.
Is my father's land is between the barony and the Dwarven Kingdom, or it was? I can't. I just don't have.
So, no. Your father's barony is so easiest way to put it. If you come over here,
Yep.
you come across here. So
So
your
like a
barony
map.
is
Was right
over
there.
here.
Yeah.
This place would be somewhere up in here. The actual Chorbrin is over here.
Yeah. So it's
That's
a long ways away.
It's a long ways away. Your father's barony is. So you're here. Your father's barony is here.
Okay,
it's
that's
mostly
how I was
water
picturing
and
it.
part into the mountains.
Yeah.
The main reason why is at one point in time, Chorbrin stretched much further south.
Okay.
So this place at one point was part of Chorbrin,
Okay.
but now it is not.
A quick question, because they asked,
Yeah.
where is exactly the volcano we're going to?
Oh,
Yeah.
hand it here. I'll go ahead and mark it.
You got it?
Yeah. Got it?
Should we be moving the barony?
Yeah. You want to save this while you're doing that?
Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna need to remove that anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
Where are we stashing them?
I think we can just put it on the table back there for now. We can just put that back together. Except I can't remember. This goes on here.
That one goes, there. This one's there.
I think this one goes on here.
Yep.
And that
Yep.
that's That's the one piece that doesn't
So-
actually lock down.
Got you. I got it. All right, perfect. Make my life easy. Alright.
I'm still in shock over the whole comment about the ship being as big as the table.
I'm very much in shock. That's gonna be awesome.
I mean, maybe a couple inches shorter than that, but it's not very wide, so we'll have like, I don't know. It's big. We could paint it while we're not on camera during the 24-hour stream, though.
I think the thing is if we move to infinite realities, it's gonna be a smaller table.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take two. What we'll do is at Infinite Realities, we'll take two picnic tables and put them.
Okay.
Huh?
We're on the
We're on the
stream.
mic.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Sorry.
Is that a problem?
No, it's just hypothetical. Is that all of us? Is that you? He's
Nope.
summoned, right?
Nope. Not
We
even
left
a
all
summon.
these guys here.
That's I
Okay.
think
So-
Henry's kobolds?
This is Lexus.
Oh, is that okay?
So the Dwarven ruins are marked now.
Yep, good idea.
TikTok is summoned, though. And that,
Kutch isn't actually here.
Okay, so it's pretty far into the mountains.
Yeah. We got some work to do.
so this is 3 hours apiece. So 3, 6, 9. It's probably even more once we get to the mountains, like going up. There's not a clear
Right, because
path.
we're not on a road.
And we got to be careful because we know the kobolds and are robbing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragons are.
It'll be 2 days through the square through the through the blank one, and then 3 days in the mountains.
Days or hours?
Hours. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So, Father Collet.
Yeah.
Father Collet.
It is a pleasure to meet you, my son. Have you come here to receive the wisdom of Zaphod?
In part, Father Calais, I'm Lord Iestyn, and
It
this
is a pleasure to meet you, Lord. Yes, and we definitely appreciate your patronage.
This is Baroness Ashlyn.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Baroness. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this here humble temple of Zaphod.
Thank you very much.
Out of character, this is really screwed because I am a minister. So let's continue on.
Yeah.
You on?
I'm
We're-
going directly to hell.
We're just passing through on our way north of here, and we figured we'd stop in and visit the temple and see how things were going.
Well, thank you. We are grateful for all that we have been given by this barony, and even though the previous baron made some decisions that we did not necessarily agree with, he did make certain that we received our tithings as needed. We have been very blessed here and have been able to do much good along with the other temples of the Pantheon.
How is the following of Zaphos here?
Zaphos is well regarded by the elves that have come here from their homelands and have taken up residence here. Zaphos is also attuned with the mountains, and the mountains provide us many things. The mountains provide us with fresh mountain water that we deliver across the land as specialty goods.
Oh. So that's the main export from
That
Walsh?
is the primary export from this humble village.
We haven't had the opportunity to visit anything else within Walsh. But how large is the city?
The city boasts a population somewhere of just above 1,500 souls that are loyal. We are the third largest city within all of this barony that has been renamed recently to Balmaris.
Is Varsh predominantly elves?
Varsh is predominantly elves, yes. Roughly 2/3 of our population are elves. Or are either members of the elven races between both the high elves, the wood elves, as well as the Ivarin. Which Ivarin, for those of you not familiar with, are half elves.
Are there any particular challenges of late on the roads leading in here? Many places in the barony we've noted, since the previous baron did not seem to do a very good job, well, on many levels. Have you had many problems with bandits?
We have had some problems, however, we have employed a series of elves that we have personally, our temple has funded. We patrol the road coming in and leaving out of our small city. A small contingent of elven hunters patrol and look for bandits as well as other creatures that might prey upon. Some of our wood elves live in the forest just to our southeast as well.
And the temple has been funding that?
The temple itself has been funding it as much as we can to make certain that the people of this small city are taken care of. However, I must state, in all honesty, that our funds are stretched a bit thin because of that, but it is what we can do for the good people of this small city, and therefore we gladly do it.
We are appreciative.
We thank you for your recognition, Baroness, and hope that hopefully the barony itself can recover to what it once was.
We hope that better times are soon ahead.
Father, I'm going to be blunt. We're here because there's rumors of a dragon living northeast of here.
There
That's some of his work.
have been some reports lately of people seeing a large creature flying across the mountains that carried a red hue, but we have not been able to confirm it. We have not yet sent anyone into the mountains to investigate. We tend not to go too deep in, just deep enough to get into the mountain waters and streams.
So there hasn't been problems with the village or people going missing or anything of that nature?
Nothing that has been reported, though there have been some complaints slightly north of us. In some of the fields, some sheep and cows have gone missing.
Well, we are planning to head north to deal with this problem,
do it.
so I would strongly advise perhaps keeping watch, some vigilance, just on the off chance that the dragon is stirred up before we're able to hopefully rectify the situation.
We will do our best. A small group of kobolds were ambushing traders coming in that were dealt with recently. The hunters brought back proof of the kills.
How many were in that group of kobolds?
It was a group of 4.
So 24 minus 4.
Yeah.
But remember, he said at
There
least.
were
He wasn't
lots,
exactly
yeah,
how many
that
there are.
numbers, like, that was the number.
Such a waste.
Yeah.
I'm not here for this though. But
Father, we intend to stay the night in Varsh and then head out in the morning. Is there anything you would recommend us seeing, or people we should meet here, or is there a place you'd recommend staying?
He will think for a minute. There's the Wing and Her, which is an inn. Currently, the mayor is away from the city. Otherwise, I would recommend you meet him.
Oh,
What's
where?
the mayor's name?
Where
House.
is
T-A-L apostrophe I-K.
and where is the mayor off to?
I do not know. The mayor, in addition to running the city, also runs a fairly large company for his family. And sometimes his time is taken away to negotiate with contracts. To be honest, we are mostly self-governed, so it does not disrupt things too much.
And that's a company for the spring water?
That company actually deals with the sale of art.
These are antiquities or new art?
Mostly new art, but they do acquire things when asked.
Is there anything else that is new party of people coming in to be overseeing Balmaris that you think would be useful for us to know?
Personally, I think the biggest problem for the Greater Barony, not necessarily for us, but the Greater Barony's biggest problem is the fact, aside from the poor state of the roads that makes travel and transit with large amounts of goods difficult. But also, personally, I find that our educational system is lacking. The church here funds slightly advanced education for the members of the city, but we cannot handle supporting the education of all within these borders.
We have seen as much ourselves. It's on the list. I think security, though, is our first, safety is our first concern.
We greatly appreciate your interest in bettering the people's lives within this here barony.
You good?
Grave plots?
Kobolds?
Message?
I don't think we're gonna bring anything. I don't know if we're bringing, like, we don't have any bodies we have to bring
It's
back.
okay.
We're not bringing ourselves here.
Just want to make sure. At your opportunity.
Father, if we needed to bury a party member, do you Are there grave plots here at the church, or are there in the town?
There is a town graveyard. It's a small distance from here. A couple of hours walk. We keep it away because of the problems of bodies and certain other things that can occur. I mean, it's a fantasy world, so having a lot of graves in the city is a bad idea.
They're always on the edge of town.
They are approximately 2 hours to the northwest of us.
2 hours northwest.
At the base of the mountains, we have found a small pool that is not sufficiently needed to fund our normal water healings, but we have set up a graveyard there.
So we will check it out.
We thank you, Father.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. We won't take any more of it today.
We thank you, and may Zaphos go with you with his blessing.
I'm with you.
All right.
And we walk out.
Onward to the winged hearth.
Wing and hearth. Wing and hearth, not wing and hearth.
Oh, wing and hearth.
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah. Some information, not a ton. The town seems to be in good shape compared to some of the other stuff we've seen.
Yeah.
You have noticed from what you've seen, like the towns that are closer to the other baronies tend to fare a little bit better.
Yeah. Because they've got better roads and better trade coming in and out of them. Yeah.
They don't sell grave plots in town. You have to go out of town for, so keep that in mind. I don't think we're bringing any bodies back on this one, but
You don't have to bring my body back.
I mean, wouldn't you want to be returned to your home though? Like,
No? Just let me fade into nature.
but you wouldn't want to fade into nature back in the swamp.
Wherever I land, I land.
If
Fair
he
enough.
dies, he dies.
We'll
I'll be right back.
bring
Y'all
back.
continue.
Yeah, I guess we haven't really written like last
Will and
request.
Testament?
Yeah, like what we want done with us if we die.
Oh,
Like,
I don't plan
This
to
is a
die.
campfire conversation.
yeah, like,
We are
Y'all
about to
give me a
long
hard
rest.
time about bringing up deep subjects right at the campfire. He wants us all to plan out our funeral.
well, like, if you die, where do you want? Do you want to just be left where you lay? Do you want your body
Good
returned
question.
to the barony? Like, I would prefer to be buried, sent back to Melin if possible, if my body's recoverable. But like, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't we try to resurrect each other?
I think the
before then?
resurrection
Probably.
is
Would
our
be the first bet. Yeah.
hence gentle repose.
So
right,
you could,
Ophelia?
if you decided to resurrect me, bring my body back, of course.
Okay.
But if you can't resurrect me, just leave me.
Are we headed to the graveyard? I think we're
No.
headed to the inn. We're going to
There's
the
a
inn. We're
graveyard
going to do a
here.
long rest.
Yeah.
Not with Ophelia.
That's right. Not with you.
I mean, I'm sure it's only a 2-hour walk if you want
Yeah,
to
we
go
could-
that way.
But that might be like 2 hours outside of town. That might be a good spot to like bury
Could
bodies if
be.
we have to, or get bodies if we
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to. Like, if
knowing
we-
that they don't keep the bodies in town, I'm sure
Yeah.
we can go ahead and get them sufficiently taken care of. Has anybody spotted any kobolds?
There was reports of kobolds raiding stuff north of here, and hunters have killed 4 kobolds recently.
Oh wow.
So
Kobolds don't get no respect. Man.
no,
Well, they
there's
were
also been
raiding and attacking people.
there's also been rumors of a dragon, but no confirmed sightings.
Gotcha. So at least we're heading the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Our kobold friends have been encouraged into creating mischief and villainy. We got them.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to try to save all these kobolds, are you?
I mean, why not?
Because they allied with the dragon. I don't think we're gonna have much of a choice.
I mean, we ain't got no choice, and our mission is greater than any one person for sure. But if I don't have to kill them, I'll probably choose not to.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair enough.
I'm shooting with a poison spray. I'm sorry.
All right.
Spells.
I can't do non-lethal
Yeah,
with
so
that.
you can't do non-lethal
Yeah.
spells.
Okay. So y'all are resting.
Yeah, we're
We're
going to
going to the Wing and
So how
Hearth,
much is the
getting
wing and
some-
hearth per night? We go in.
They have fried chicken.
They do.
There you go.
Fried chicken.
They have fried
Nice.
chicken. It is run by a female Ivorian, a half elf, named Saki. S-A''Ki. When she does introduce herself, she introduces herself as Sakia Walsh, which indicates that she is not a noble.
Shouldn't have a last name.
Yeah.
Hello, Mistress Saki. We were wondering if we could get rooms for tonight.
Well, we can get the rooms for the night, certainly. And so, would you prefer a more comfortable room or a less comfortable room?
How much of the? What is the price?
Out of character, basically, you have three options. You have a poor room, a modest room, or a comfortable
So
room.
the standard.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll do a comfortable room, and I will.
Oh, there is also a wealthy and an aristocrat room as well.
No, I think I'm fine with a comfortable room. Ophelia, you want to share rooms?
Yeah, sure. Whichever's cheapest for the party goal.
Okay. So we'll do. What do we need? How many rooms? What do you guys want?
I'll
We
sleep
can
in
use
the
party gold now.
cheapest room.
Yeah, you can use it.
I'm fine with whatever for a room, like a cheap room, modest
Yeah,
or
I'm fine.
Just the comfortable rooms.
like
like
the
middle
5
of the
silver
road.
one. Yeah.
It's like the Best Western.
That's fine.
So for a modest room, you're looking at 5 silver for the evening.
Okay, so we're at 5. You guys want your own rooms?
I don't have a
split.
I'm
preference. So I'll
fine
split.
sharing a room as well.
Hmm?
I'm fine splitting a room.
Okay, so we've got. Can we put 3 people in a room?
3 people would be a bit cramped.
What about one of the fancy rooms? Will they hold 3 people?
No, they still have the same number of beds. The fancy rooms just have a lot more amenities,
gotcha.
like the hot baths and things like that.
Okay.
Gross.
So.
Gross.
Hot baths. Okay, maybe I do want a room. No. Well, we've got.
Well, a wealthy room is only 2 gold.
Only to go.
Are you making? You make me feel guilty?
No.
You make me feel guilty. I will.
I'm
drink
taking a
any wine.
modest room by myself.
We have 5 silver.
It still comes out to party goal. You don't have to take
Which
it
one
off.
do you want, Ophelia?
Oh, whichever one's the cheapest.
All right.
The
a
poor
modest
room.
room.
Yeah, the modest rooms are 5. The poor rooms are 1 silver.
Oh, there's a poor room? I'll take the poor room.
Come on.
What are we getting for? All right, you guys are telling
I'm
me.
a
All right,
swamp
so that's
person,
1
like-
silver. What do you want?
Like a
Luxury
modest
for
room.
me.
That's 5 silver. 1, 2,
If you want to
3, 4,
I'll
split a
5.
room, or
We can, yeah. That's
this is
fine.
now split a room for the
Okay,
modest.
so that's 1, 2, 3. Shantara, what would she take?
She'd probably take a modest room, so 5 silver.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do you still want to share the wealthy room with me?
Ophelia?
Yeah.
Or you want your own room? What do you want?
I'll take the poor room
Oh,
for the money.
Poor room for you. Okay, 1 silver.
You got
So
I think
that's
it would be
12
cheaper
silver.
if you shared a room, wouldn't it?
That's
No.
what I thought. You could just be in
Not the
my
wealthy
room
room.
because I'm paying for it anyway.
Well,
Oh,
here,
yeah, it'd be
so-
cheaper for him.
Huh?
I'm trying to save money.
I'm using party gold.
Can you turn your volume up? It's really hard to hear.
It's up. I just. Ryan, can you speak louder or turn your?
Yeah. Oh, can you not hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
It's just soft, so make sure you're speaking loud.
I need to bring in a speaker.
Okay.
On the stream.
And
We could
yep,
attach-
so
attach it to the
it really
Bluetooth.
doesn't make
Yeah,
no
we
difference to me which room I
We
buy.
can use something
All
else.
right. So I will deduct. All right, then you're just crashing with me then, and I'm gonna pay for that because I don't want to take it out of party
So I
money.
got like a Bluetooth speaker, like a pretty nice
So that's
one,
12.
like a harder
Yeah.
Coleman, that I can bring in very easy. It'll fit in this, so it'll be,
Nice.
All right, it's deducted.
Huh?
I'm tinkering with the aesthetics of
The
TikTok.
person
throughout
in
night.
the comfortable room, or in the wealthy room, i.e. you, your room has a balcony. And during the night, give me a perception check.
Yeah, great. Okay, here we go. That is 11 plus 2 is 13. And I'm in there with Ophelia. Does she need to do one
Yeah.
too? Hey, Ophelia, roll perception.
Okay.
Can you set this on the table? please?
Um, perception. Oh, +2. Okay, so 6. I rolled 8.
Okay.
I rolled 6 +2.
Alright, so you don't spot it, but you swear, Aislinn,
that at one point you thought you saw a large flying figure dart in front of the waning moon, but it's very hard to see because the moon is about to enter its new moon phase.
Okay. All right.
But-
So
Interesting.
we could send. So I'm awake.
Yeah,
Obviously,
this
I saw
was
it.
in the evening. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna let Ophelia know. Ophelia, I think I just saw something go in front of the moon that looked like it was flying. Is it worth it?
Maybe it was
Since
a dragon.
that's what I'm wondering. Is it worth it to send Ophelia out, or sorry, Olivia out? I mean, we could always resummon her if we need
I mean,
to.
the distance would be so far.
Too far?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Probably won't be able to reach the dragon in time.
I think the range on the connection is 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
She'd
way
have
out of
to-
range. We're not talking about when we say in front of the moon. We're talking a
Way
distance
out in
away.
front.
Yeah.
Okay, to that direction, because my balcony facing the north. Okay. All right. So I'll let everybody know that it's flying around and likely. Okay. All right.
I need the little water spray thing. It's actually in my bag.
Yeah, move that.
For
Got it.
Do you need us to grab any like terrain or anything?
We've got a rag somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's over there.
If you can grab a rag. Because it is time to advance the date.
Oh, on that. Gotcha. I was gonna say, what am I erasing?
Varsh, the dragon came. And it's gone.
Oh. So it was flying what direction?
North of us.
But it was. I saw it
Oh,
north of
which
us.
direction
But
was
what
it?
way
Yeah.
was it going?
It was going here. Okay. It was just flying around. You
Okay.
didn't see it. You only caught a glimpse of it in the very low moonlight.
Okay.
Mine works
Um,
until tomorrow. So mine works until tomorrow.
Just to make sure it's not heading for Belmar. You know,
Yeah.
Fly away
direction
from
we came
tomorrow.
from.
Oh,
and
okay.
still be telepathically
Gotcha.
linked.
That's cool.
Okay.
Today is the first of yield.
Sorry, I think the fan and all that. I had it
Yeah.
down here.
Okay. Well, are we headed down to breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
The inn offers meals for free. They offer basic bread and water, but you can also purchase a meal depending on like if you want basically the more expensive stuff or the cheaper stuff or however you want to do it. Basically, you've got a wide range of different options. Everything from high-end steaks, which in morning time would be like steak and eggs type thing, to some more simple things like porridge and whatnot. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. They don't really have like a menu. It's kind of you just ask what you would like, and if they have it, they'll let you know.
How good is the bread?
Well, it's decent bread. It's got herbs like baked into it, so it's pretty good. It's kind of toasted.
I need some protein, but I don't need a steak. I'll ask and see if there's eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Guess
have
what I mean.
Eggs and some breakfast
Yeah.
meat and
What you
just
eat?
something basic, you know.
Everyone's
A
gonna
cooked
guess?
breakfast.
What am I eating?
What are you eating?
Good berry.
You're eating what?
Good berry.
Oh god.
A good berry.
I think I'm gonna order a steak.
All
I'm gonna
right,
go-
steak for this man.
I don't know. I've been eating good berries
Bread
this whole
and
time.
eggs.
Like I don't get anything
Yeah.
special.
All right.
And a
Yeah,
sausage.
like Jack is
Sausage.
literally sustained by his magic.
But I would say I'm kind of curious what a steady diet of good berries does to the body.
Interestingly enough, there was actual rules in second edition for that. It was from one of the player's options, and I guess I would just port them over. It gives you the bare minimum, so like it sustains you, but like you can't like build a lot of muscle. Like as far as like you know how like you eat a lot of protein to build muscle, like it keeps you as just as much to keep you sated. You still occasionally get hungry. It sustains you, but as a pure diet, like it makes you very lean.
I gotta keep up my rotund build. So maybe I just need to start eating other stuff.
Have a sausage, man.
You'll have to steak.
So
Okay.
a breakfast with meat,
Yeah.
and breakfast with meat and eggs and bread and probably some kind of flavored drink, like a cup of ale or a cup of wine or whatever, would be considered a modest meal. 1 silver.
Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll flip that over.
All right, so I'm taking off 6 silvers.
I'm
Right.
still coming from the party bag.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, we have this money to use it.
I'm gonna throw some
It's
gold
very
back
nice
to the
to
party.
have like a clean
Calendar.
calendar.
Start over.
It's nice.
I'm like the only GM who gives a damn about what day it is in a game.
No, it's important though. You are probably the first DM I've ever come across that keeps track, but
Well, it's because of the towers.
I got you.
I need to know what day it is for that, and it's kind of an I sort of adapted and modified things from like the old Dragonlance setting for that. Stole it from it.
Gotcha.
In any case, all right. So you've eaten. You're ready to head out.
All right, anything else to do? Let's go.
That's it.
Oh,
Alright.
inspiring speech.
Oh yeah.
11 hit points.
I thought it was 13 now.
Is it?
It's
Hold on.
13 if I do it. It's 13.
Well, he can do it, but yours don't last.
They last.
They last the whole
Yeah,
time.
but I don't have-
I can only do it once a day.
You should do yours because I don't have the
And then
cannon
he
and I don't
has
want to
11.
summon it
Yeah,
because it only lasts for an
that's
hour.
what it was. Because we
Yeah.
decided there was some reason that we were. Yeah, so you get 11.
I save it for combat.
Yeah.
But they do come in clutch. I didn't
They
save
do.
some lives.
Absolutely.
That little shot of morphine, get you
Yep.
right.
All right. And so in the morning you set out.
11 temporary hit points.
Where's the map?
That's here.
With Belmars.
Sorry, hold it.
I didn't. We're gonna get further down. So from here, are you taking the most direct path?
I think so.
Yeah, there
Not
was
any
one
other-
clear square, right? We were
Yeah,
going to
there's
go
a
through
clear-
that
we're gonna
one.
probably
And then,
There's so it would take you a grand total of 3, 6, 7, 8. It would take you 8 hours to reach, based on the map alone. It would
Yeah.
take you 8 hours to reach the site.
and Jack has the map, right, that you work on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With your work. So, okay.
So we're going to start off with a couple of rolls. First, whoever is leading the party, probably the person with the map. Because you have a map, you can roll me a survival check with advantage.
Sweet.
Jack's like,
Can
fine,
I
get to
give
roll some dice.
guidance
Always
on this
talking,
or
talking
no?
shit.
Nat 20. So
Okay,
28.
yeah, you're fine.
Nice.
You're like, oh yeah, we can go over here. You know what? I can cut some time off. Like, I got this. This is fine. We'll take 441 to the 102 connector, and
I mean, he's a druid, so
Yeah.
leading us through.
yeah,
some
you are able to easily navigate these mountains. You even with that roll, you even avoid a spot. You're like, you get to one spot, and you're like, no, this is clearly hunting location. We're gonna go around. Eventually, though, you do come to a section that is impassable by just hiking, and you are gonna have to climb. It's about a 50-foot. It's a 50-foot up if you want to go where you're going.
All right, so I'll create.
Oh boy. We're all like,
I got two. I can do like 2 more grappling hooks and 2 things of rope.
yeah, and the toe picks and the. Yep. So we sit down and have a Bolton biscuit snack
Okay.
while
6
Vicious.
seconds. It's
Right.
okay.
Because that's 6 seconds per, though, right?
Yeah. Okay. So 30 seconds.
Yeah,
for
like
total.
a minute, like half a minute. All right, so you produce.
So we got gloves and toe picks and. grappling
Are
hooks.
you producing climbing kits total or just?
No, the ropes and the grappling hooks.
Just
We-
the ropes and the grappling.
Yeah,
We
kits?
have
toe
one
pick.
climbing kit that's a true
Okay.
climbing
But they got like
So-
a true climbing kit.
Who has actual climbing kits?
I do. I have it, but yeah.
Do you want to do the climbing kit stuff?
Probably not the one. So what is
I can
what is
fly,
needed
so
to be
it's
the
not
one
like I
that
need-
deploys the
I can
climbing
just
kit?
fly, it's
Well,
not like I
the
need-
climb-
Athletics or
Dexterity.
So it's still an athletics check. The thing is, so the climbing kit has a lot of components. So the climbing kit uses a number of things. First, how it works is you basically use a grappling hook with a rope to tether a spot. The first person goes up and hammers in pythons as they go up, which makes it easier for the other people to climb. The person who goes first, i.e. the person with the climber's kit, has toe boots that clip that basically are spikes that clip into the wall and makes climbing easier. So the person who uses the climbing kit to start everyone off
gets to roll athletics at advantage.
Can I just have TikTok fly the grappling hooks up and then attach
That'll cover the grappling hook. What's TikTok's strength modifier?
I know it has a feature that lets it like carry things larger than what it's.
Well, I'm not worried about carrying.
Okay.
It's more about hammering and pythons into rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
can climb first and
Hey, Henry.
hammer pythons
Yeah.
in.
Question. Yeah. What's up?
Can we try to climb like 20 feet and then can I misty step to the top? Because it's like 30 feet.
When you get 20 foot up, because basically it'll be. So how climbing works is you climb at half your base speed, which is 30. If you want to try to dash it, you don't want to try to dash it. Not with this party. So what would happen is in one action you can get 15 feet up. In two actions you'll be 30, and then you could misty step to the top. Whereas everyone else is going to need to do 4 actions total to get to the top.
To 4 rolls.
I can go first and put the pythons in.
Yeah, go for it. I just don't think strength-wise. I
I've
have a
got- it's like a
+1 to
4.
athletics,
I've got
and I'm
the
at
4.
It's not
I'm
going
at
to
10.
hammer them in.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
But
go
it
first
can
and put
bring
the
up
pythons.
it can bring the grappling hook and secure the grappling hook.
And the ropes.
Yeah.
Just gonna pick the right dice for it.
so that way we don't have to throw it, you know?
Yeah. So it'll lock in.
Yeah.
But somebody got to go climb up there and hammer it in, I guess.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'll go for it.
athletics with advantage.
Yeah. 22.
Oh yeah. You're up. You go up to the first area. Hammer the python. Do for the second one.
This is gonna end badly eventually. 22 again.
All right. You hammer in the second one just fine. You got 2 more to go.
Hold on. I am going to, like... You got this, Iestyn. Give it a bardic
With the
die.
pythons, I can't fall all the way to the ground, right? I only fall a certain distance.
You'll have a roll to catch yourself.
Okay. That is a 13. I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is that
Oh.
pass?
No, okay, go.
You do need a 14. So.
So it's an
How far
18
away
now.
is he?
Okay.
Yep, you're fine. Third, you got
One
one more.
more.
to go.
Alright, so
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
take that off the table.
By the way, I can buff your roll with
Oh,
my.
do
I
it.
got wheel for.
Okay.
Oh,
I also
don't know
could
if we
buff your roll with Splash of Genius as long as you're.
I don't know if we want to spend it. Though. We're
Until
gonna
you
fight
get
a
to the
dragon.
top, because then you're too far.
Yeah, I'm
This
not
is
gonna...
your last
one.
one.
I'm 26.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're after
Athletics
that,
is what
you
I'm
got them
supposed to
all
do.
in.
This is my job. Like,
All in. So everyone following you now has a lower difficulty to go up because you put in pythons.
okay.
All right. So now everyone who wants to follow, how do you want to do it?
So we can do it with acrobatics or only
No,
athletics?
no. This is athletics. This is not. You're not wall running up. You're not Naruto running up the wall. Sorry.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Can I throw down a rope to help pull them
There
up?
already
on
is a
them?
rope.
Yeah, the
But can I
rope
also
you
like
use
help
the-
pull?
pull.
To
Oh,
assist
you want
them
to try
up?
to you want to try to
Assist.
pull them up?
Well, at
Or is
least
that am I
assist.
asking for trouble with that? Or we better off letting them climb on their own?
So here's how we'll do it. If you want to throw a rope down, they can tie up, and you can try to pull them up, like or catch. You
Oh.
want to pull them up or catch them if they fall.
Probably catch them if they fall.
Okay, catch them if they fall. What I'll do is
You have
you
that
can do
solution?
that.
For me.
Huh?
I have a solution for these.
Use the wild shape and far
Use
around.
that.
Well,
You do.
that would be necessary if anyone falls. So what you can do is you can, if they have to catch themselves, if they fall, they will have advantage on the roll.
Okay, that works.
However, if they fail to catch themselves,
I'm going off too.
you'll have to make a save to not fall yourself to get pulled off. So next person.
50 feet won't kill me.
Alright,
Oh.
so I only have a +1 to this. So the question is, should I pop the wings and just fly up?
That is up to you.
That's
You're
a
looking
once
at
a
a
day.
DC 12.
It's a once a day to me.
Okay, I
It's me
wild
too.
shaped into a wolf spider.
It needs to go along.
But I have to do it. I have 4 rolls to make, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just.
I mean, honestly, flying
Huh?
has not
I'm just
come in
flying up
handy
there.
that
You're just
often.
gonna go up. You're like these people are all discussing. You're just gonna
You
go
go
up.
ahead.
All right. So athletics check for the first one. You're shooting at a DC 12.
Okay. I'm not athletic at all. It's just a terrible idea. So the first one is a 9.
Well, the good thing is you don't fall. It's your first roll. So you just kind of you get like part way up and you slide down.
This is harder than it looks.
Yeah.
You want to try again?
Of course.
Okay, can I try to climb down?
Well,
Alright, let him finish.
Yeah, we're doing one at a time, I guess.
Hey, change dice.
Okay.
that
We'll
one.
try again.
We're the
and
real
you
climber
slide
here.
down.
Yeah.
The -1 is killing me too.
So this is your second slide in. You want to let someone else go?
Yeah, I'm gonna smell stuff.
All right, Ophelia, you're up.
cups.
Yep, you're up the first.
Good.
You go up 15 feet. You're up. Second roll.
Okay, I rolled a 19, but I have a -1 athletics. So.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So was that your second roll?
Okay, so I rolled a 14 this time.
Yep.
so
You're up.
that's
You're up
good.
the second way. If you want to use your Misty Step, you can get to the top now.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the Misty Step and get up to the top.
All right. You turn into kind of a moat of light and mist, and you appear at the top. So you are up. So Ophelia's up.
Okay.
Iestyn's up. Who's next?
I'm at
Up.
the top
Jack's
already.
up.
Yeah, Jack's already up.
You want to go up, and I'll stay down here and watch. I'm gonna fly up, so I can go up last.
All right.
Shantara and I.
I'm
will
gonna try
go
one more
last.
time, see if this works. If not, I'm gonna probably pop the wings too.
How many resources were you spending to get up? All right. What you get?
It got worse. My rolls.
Eh,
Yeah,
I guess I'll just pop my wings too. And just fly.
Yeah.
All right.
we're flying.
Forget it.
The last two
So-
pop their wings and fly up the crevice, and reach their way to the top.
All right.
And as you reach your way to the top, thankfully also to the wonderful survival check, at the top, you arrive at
That's
a
the can,
clearing,
check.
but give me a perception check, everyone.
17.
All right.
18.
11.
All right. The 17. You said what?
18.
17 makes it. 18 makes it.
I
What?
got 16.
You made it.
16.
10.
10. All right. So, Ashlyn, Iestyn, and Ophelia. Although it looks like you come to a clearing, what you actually, what the three of you spot is there is a bush that has been strategically placed, and upon peeking past the bush, you spy what looks like a staircase leading down into the mountain itself. It's very large. It's about 25 feet wide. It leads a small way in to a large set of huge double doors made out of some kind of black material.
How far down does the staircase go?
This is about 40 feet.
Why
And
did
this
they
is
make you
where the
climb
map
50 feet
took us
up to
straight
go
to.
down 40 feet
Well,
of stairs?
because you went in a direct route and avoided the ambush spot.
But I mean, they could have just like when you're building a
No, this
keep,
wasn't.
just dig in from the.
This wasn't the way up. Well, remember, this is from Skyfall.
Oh, true. It doesn't make sense. Like,
Well,
We
remember
didn't know
the-
that it was there, right?
No.
Yeah,
No,
also,
but, like,
also
Did we?
remember
when they
the.
built
Is this
it.
where the
Well,
map
remember
took
they
us
had to,
to?
they had to excavate the location.
I'm just
Right.
complaining about climbing.
Oh,
Like, but they could have dug up 10 feet instead of climbing 50 and then digging down 40.
Oh, you're talking about there.
Yeah. Like,
Talking
why would you
about
build
They're
the
staircase?
kobolds,
physics.
man.
Well, but
Blame
the
the
dwarves
kobolds.
originally when they did this.
well, remember
This
this
is
whole
dwarven.
place. The structure is dwarven.
Yeah.
It came from the Skyfall. So basically,
Still
It
should've-
fell
there
down
was an
from above.
island that
Yeah.
crashed down
Yeah.
into the
So
land.
like the ruins are already on top of the mountain.
True.
And so, and kobolds can climb. They just climbed up. They didn't care about none of this.
Now, there are also winged kobolds that just have wings and can fly.
Yeah.
So is this where the map led us to?
Okay.
Like
Yes.
this was the final destination
Yes.
on the.
Now
okay.
you do know, had you not avoided that ambush spot, you could have gone a ways around. You could just walk up here.
Oh.
This was specifically because you avoided a combat.
Well, that's good though, from the
Yeah.
standpoint of resources. I mean, I can't
mean,
use
I
my
don't know that
wings, but
final
I'm not chasing
resource.
down a dragon anyway by myself with wings.
Well, you wouldn't be by yourself. I would.
That you would have been there too. We.
But
the
let
squishies,
me
yeah.
go
It's
ahead
the squishies.
and it's not 40 feet like
Bard
straight
and
down.
the
it's
artificers
50
go
feet.
after the
Yeah.
dragon.
Let
But
me
I'm just
go
like
ahead-
thinking,
I'll
like,
shoot it.
instead of climbing 50 feet up and digging down, just
You're so
dig,
frustrated.
Like, up. Yeah, like, why do we have to climb? I did fine. I lived, but like, we had too many close calls climbing.
That's why I just was
That's
like,
why I
forget
just
it.
gave up
I
with
was
this,
like,
like, I'm
after
not
I
gonna
failed
make
the roll
four
like 6
rolls.
times, I'm like, what is going on? I can't roll above a 10 to save my
Yeah.
life.
Well, like, we only had to make, it was just one check on the first hill.
And we
both
couldn't make it.
Shantara and I, like, I was a +5 and she was a +4, and we couldn't make it. Like,
Oh, wow.
it was brutal.
Can you should have moved that to purple.
I'm
It was
like,
also
I'm
like
like
I think
looking
we
at
all
this
took
land,
damage
so
on
it's
it.
like-
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
And we were only level 2, so like, that damage meant something.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine. Nobody took damage this time. And like
No.
she said, the chances of me and her flying after a dragon is slim to none.
Yeah.
Bard and Artificer take on dragon in the air.
Like,
Yeah,
you could add
that'd be
range
great.
to your spells if you need to like, get closer. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's one reason, because I think that was
That's your racial, right? The why you could fly?
one that I took. Yeah, that's the SMR. What are my new ones?
Does that cost a resource for you?
Guiding Bolt. It's just a once per day.
Oh.
It's not a slot, but it's a
Yeah, it's that ditto.
And honestly, against a dragon, the
How
like
long does your
glowing
flight?
light that does a few points of damage is not going to do me much good.
How about choose your flight? Like, how long does it last?
It is, I think, a minute.
Oh,
2
yours is only a
minutes.
minute?
Yeah, it's not long.
Oh, wow.
These wings are mostly pretty.
Well, I mean, mine's not much better. I get like 10 minutes, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's only a couple.
And it's like, they're like on fire
Yeah.
or whatever I'm breathing. I think it's electricity, so they're like made out of electricity. It's not they're not very practical.
yeah. Definitely thinking about taking the athlete feat and one of the next levels coming up. Just so I have the climbing speed. And then be
Yeah.
like, it's the climbing speed. It's the getting the long jump with only 5 feet of running, and then it only takes 5 feet of movement to get back up again. Which
You
is
got
like,
Charger too, right?
yeah, I've got Charger.
So it makes sense.
So I'm thinking like level 8, I'm taking Warcaster. So I have advantage on concentration checks, and then probably level 12 I would go athlete, and then level 16 I would go with just skill increase and do 1 point for strength, 1 point for charisma. That get me to +5 on strength and +4 on charisma.
Well, you don't know, because we might get a mythic level at some place in
could.
between there, and that may fix a lot of your issues.
Take a bunch of.
I've already
Ability
taken
scores
my ability score increase from Mythic.
I have
I
too.
don't know what I'm going to do this time. I'm waffling.
Can you double dip? Like pick the same mythic
Nope.
option more than
Nope.
once? Oh, well then, yeah, we'll pick something
mess it
different
up.
too.
I would, I don't know, either the double the movement speed or the extra.
I like the speed.
The third attack
Can you
though.
can you go
I'm gonna
ahead
get
and
probably
I think
more
it's
spell
over
slots.
there, the statue you made her?
Oh yeah.
I mean, a dash on
not me.
with the Mythic speed is 120 feet.
Gotcha.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, I
To
don't
be
need
able
to
to
go
like
nowhere
get
that
over
fast.
behind somebody, you know what I mean? To
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
No, you got a point. Like,
I mean, you know, there's a
So
big bad thing here, and
you're
everybody's
more-
here, and the baddie comes out. I feel like 120 feet
it
would
gets
get
you around, yeah.
I'm writing on it. That's what I was looking at. I've rewritten my sheet so many times that
My ODM got me out of the habit of rolling when I'm not supposed to, but I feel like I need to get some of these bad rolls out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that rule. I don't understand that rule.
Well, what he said is if he doesn't care that you roll, but if you ever roll a 1 on the side, he keeps track of them, and then he has like a outside of the game like store where it's like a penalty, and it's really annoying.
I disagree with that vehemently.
I just thought
I
it
mean,
wasn't
I've
fair.
heard of people doing that. To me, I wouldn't care.
I thought it wasn't fair because I was like, you count the negs, but like if I roll a 20 and you're not, and then we're not, what's
Yeah.
called doing that, does that count? He's like, no, that doesn't count. I said, so I don't think the other one should.
No, there shouldn't. I always have the rule of my only real rule is don't roll until I tell you if it matters. So like, if someone goes, I'm gonna roll. If someone just goes, I'm gonna roll stealth, and he rolls and announces anything, it's like, no, that doesn't count until you roll.
because you didn't ask.
So the stairs lead us here.
The stairs are over there. That's the big doors I just described.
Do we?
This is a very large dungeon.
Okay.
And so I'm drawing out a chunk that might be needed now. We will have to stop and erase this and do things as we go. But there is going to be a fairly decent amount of rolling. It's just so much rolling or so much map that I can only draw so much at a time.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
What?
I was trying to remember.
I'm trying to only draw the relevant
Oh.
bits for now.
So I messed up when we first started, and Find Familiar to a boar.
Yes.
And that was outside of the
See all of them?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I was looking at the
Wild
shape chart.
The boar was awesome.
The boar
Like
was
the two
awesome.
encounters we had, the boar was amazing.
But we're there now, right? You can have a boar now?
I don't think so. I think it's
Find familiar doesn't change.
Yeah,
No, I meant it's the wild shape. It's
Oh,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you could have did that from the beginning.
Yeah.
yeah, I could have gotten that from the beginning. But now I can do a giant goat.
I would love a giant goat. I
It's
love
not very
goats.
swamp druidy.
Just don't get
No, but
drunk
goats
and
are
get
cool.
pulled over for a DUI.
Yeah. Well, that would require maybe Shantara riding on my back. I think she's the only one that imbibes the most.
Shantara and the orcs are gonna get in so much trouble with Captain Marichi at some point. Like,
Nah, it'd be fine.
being constant, we're gonna be like,
We're in charge.
yeah.
He liked her a lot, remember? He was
bailing
like,
her
"You're
out.
the champion," and blah blah blah.
He
blah.
did.
And they won a lot of money. She won him a bunch of money.
No, was that Marichi or the
That was
guy
the
at
other
the
guy.
gate?
They all
V-
said it. Like, cause first the French guy said it, and
Mhm.
then the Mercy like doubled down, like, "Oh yeah, you won us a ton of money."
Yeah.
I was totally thinking Monty Python when
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
listening
that
to
is
it, and then
good
you
enough
said it
for
on the
what
stream.
we
I was
need
like,
right
oh my
here.
God.
100%. Like, that is
Yeah.
100% what we're going.
So on the stat blocks, when it says hit 10, but then in parentheses it has 2d6 plus 3, would I roll for it or would I just take the 10?
No, you roll for it. That's just like for like combats when combats happen where I've got like
Yeah, I
there
know.
are 10 of these things. I just do the basic.
Yeah, the number.
Gotcha.
That's like a deal thing.
I don't make people take the thing simply because it's fun to roll. Can you hand me that book?
Yep.
For those who are wondering online, can I quickly memorize that giant ass map? Okay. So
Don't trust that statue.
Let's just blow it up.
It's gonna come alive. We've already dealt with one of those.
Yeah.
Just blow it up now. Why wait?
We gotta get
Didn't
that.
it end up that
Don't
we could
open
have
the
skipped them
door.
too?
Oh yeah, we did it because you opened the door, right? Isn't that what tripped him?
Or
That
we-
was the abomination.
the abomination
the-
that we could have used it to break open doors as well, and we didn't.
I remember outside the tower there were like 2 statues and we could have
Yeah.
bypassed them.
And we had to fight them.
Because we just decided to, I think I
Alright.
produced flame and it was like, alright, combat.
Well, we burned the door down because we didn't have any other way to get in.
the kobolds go?
Oh, there's one here. The rest are probably still in the manor.
yeah, I need the kobolds. There are lots of kobolds here. This is a kobold dungeon.
Yeah, so maybe I should go first and we check for traps.
Splat,
You're
splat,
welcome to go
splat,
first.
splat.
No, I need someone who can seek to go first with high perception, and I'll just disarm the trap.
He's got the high passive
Yeah.
perception for sure. I'm at a
So
grand total of 11.
definitely going with a crocodile is one of my.
Oh, that's a good one.
For the when we go on the boat, that'd be
You
great.
got some painting to do.
Yeah. And I gotta find the model.
I do also have ball gown Ashlyn designed, as well as what was the other one? Gigi.
All right. So
She has her robes.
you have come to a large set of doors, a large set of double doors that are a grand total of 15 feet wide. They are made out of a black metal.
Yeah, check for traps.
Yep.
Because he's not actually here.
All right.
I don't think the spider's there either.
Well, I think. Are you still a spider? Or are you?
I think I probably reverted back.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I reverted back.
Okay. Does anyone here speak Dwarven?
I do.
Okay. There are runes, or there are Dwarven script along this large, this black door. Also, anyone with
wrong one.
proficiency in
I have 2 jacks.
anyone with proficiency in smithing tools
I do got that.
can roll an intelligence check.
Which one do you want to use?
Not proficiency yet. I have tools, not
Combat.
proficiency.
I
I
got
need like.
proficiency.
The combat one's the one with the shillelagh out.
I need like 8
We're
more
not
weeks
rolling
of
like
smithing
trash.
practice.
What'd you roll?
That 2.
Okay.
I didn't even add.
It's just
the
it's a
bonus.
heavy metal. You're not really sure what it is. The runes are names of are just a collection
going on?
of dwarven family names. None actually stick out, but you can definitely tell that this is how dwarves mark their kind of like their ownership of a location.
Okay.
So when you first come to a dwarven settlement or something like this, or a dwarven mine or something, they will have their names carved into the main entrance so that everyone knows who owns it. This is, however, you do make out this is mostly Clan Tarik. Excuse me, not Clan Tarik. Clan Iron Anvil.
Iron Anvil?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Andrew, can I cast mage armor?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you check for traps?
You can check for traps. Go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
Investigation. Find something. I'm good at.
Perception would cover it passively.
Okay. No, investigation's better. That's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
The doors look locked.
But they do not look locked, they are just heavy.
Just try again.
You know my passive perception, right?
Yeah, it's like 16.
17.
Okay.
Oh, I'm bad at math. What's 18 plus 8?
26.
26.
You don't see any traps on the door, it's just very
Alright.
heavy.
Can I push it? You guys okay to push it open?
Yep.
Pull it, but yes.
I'll pull it open.
Give me an athletics check.
I'm definitely pushing on it for a while first.
Can I
It's really
assist
heavy.
him?
Yes.
Well, I
You can
guess-
assist for advantage.
Based the last time we did this,
Okay.
I'm gonna move back.
Oh yeah, 27.
Yeah. You grab it. Jack is helping you, and your muscles just bulge like cords of iron, and you pull.
Something about that good berry
I've been
diet,
pushing on it for a
man. Y'all
minute, and
seem
Jack's
strong.
pull door.
And the
I need to
door
do some push-ups
opens
or something.
into a dark. The door opens into a dark room. However,
Is there any light?
I'm about to put that down.
Okay. Because I don't have dark vision.
You don't have dark vision?
No.
So you
I
do
don't
light?
either.
You don't have dark vision
I
either?
do.
I can put
Human.
light on.
I can, yeah, one of us can put the light cantrip on.
I mean, I can
Oh.
produce flame.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys all have sources of light.
Well, yeah,
I can
that's
see in
sort
the
of
Also,
dark.
my crystal orb can make light.
Oh
got torches.
yeah, that's a nice
It'll
light.
make a large
Soft,
light up the room.
I got torches.
soft purple. Let's yeah, light up the orb.
I got like
Brian.
10
Or
torches.
Ophelia, sorry.
So I light up the orb.
I think it goes up to 40 feet, 20 feet. It's everything's visible. 40 feet, it's dim
Dim
light.
light, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we want to do torches, I got like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm
Produce
sure we
flame.
got one.
Flame is free for me, so.
Okay, well, you do the free one. You guys have light cantrips, so
Yeah.
that's even better.
Yeah, it keeps your hands free. You know, they're not.
Put light on the hammer.
Gotcha. I got dark vision, but you know, light. I like everything in color.
Yeah.
If y'all want to, it's a cantrip, so you can cast it more than once, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
not concentration or anything. You just put it out and it runs for an hour.
Just cast it on my gun so I can see.
Yeah.
I need to work on that. A better way to see in the dark.
So Ophelia's got the glowy thing. You put light on him.
I've got it on the hammer.
Okay.
'Cause I think it has to
I
be,
can-
I don't think I can put it on something someone else is
I
carrying.
can touch one larger, smaller object that isn't being worn or carried by somebody else.
Yeah, that's the
correct.
issue. Is you have to put it on
Yeah.
your stuff.
4 torches along the
Nice.
base of a statue. You light up. Now I have to describe this room to you. So you have visibility within 40 feet theoretically of each one of these torches.
Okay.
There's 20 foot of bright light and then 20 foot of
Dim light.
dim light.
So we can see the room basically.
Yeah, everything's within
20 feet, 5,
So we-
10, 15, 20, right?
Yeah.
And then
So we
kinda
can
see
say down
the
to about there, dimly.
Now this guy is over here. That is a winged kobold. This is also a winged kobold.
You said some of the kobolds at the manor weren't winged?
No, some of them have wings.
Okay.
The leader had wings.
Lavix.
Yeah, Lavix had wings. So, when the door opens, with a very, you hear,
as these 4 torches light up, what you find yourself viewing is a large room carved out of rock, but the wall's been sculpted smooth. Dominating the room is a platform on which is a statue of a gigantic dwarf, flanked by the 4 torches that lit. Alerted to the sound, both the sound of the door and the lighting of the torches, 4 figures stir, turning toward you. One of which bellows out in a broken comment. Get them! Get them, intruders! Intruders!
And then, can we respond before they reroll initiative? Like,
No, because there's also a thing back there. The lighting of the torches alerted them.
No, I understand that they know we're here. I'm saying, like, can we try to communicate with them before?
Free action is always to talk, but they're gonna act the minute those torches go on.
Okay.
But yes, that is. They are going to act immediately. This is an initiative situation, even if it's not super. Even if they have not attacked, they're reacting.
Understood.
Speed and action do matter at this point. The thing in the back, that circle in the back behind the blue one, that looks like some kind of horn that is hung from the ceiling and is attached by a thong.
Oh, to call others.
Yeah.
Okay. It's attached by what?
A thong, like basically there's a strip of leather that's attaching it to the wall. So it just kind of hangs freely. They don't carry it with them.
You want initiative?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you put me next to Iestyn since it helps?
Yeah.
It's terrible. Well, not terrible, but it's not great.
Thank you.
It's a 1.
Did you said a 1?
Yeah, I'm
That's
pulling
what
on
he
the door.
always
I'm pulling
rolls.
on the door. It's fine. I'm not spending anything. I'm not using resources on this because we've got to fight a dragon eventually. Orange and blue.
You might need that initiative. But how often can you swap?
As much as I need to. It's not limited.
But if you go first, you can try talking to them. If I
That's
go first,
true.
I'm just be throwing hammers at people.
I doubt I go first. I didn't roll that high.
They actually rolled abysmally.
There's no way they're going after me.
I would
Classic.
not say
I
that.
rolled a nat 1 with 0 dex.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Do
going to
that.
start with higher than 20.
Nope. How about you, Ophelia? Did you also roll for Al Olivia?
I got 18, but I did not get higher than 20.
Okay. How about Al Ophelia?
Olivia?
Al Olivia. Too many O's.
She's out of 5.
Okay, you rolled.
Okay, I want to do something before we get this far because everyone's always like, I'm going to switch with so-and-so. Go ahead and amongst yourselves decide if you want to switch.
I have decided I wanted to switch with like I usually do.
Okay, with Dagon? Okay. Y'all too? Because I know y'all like to switch
Nah, I'm
around.
living with it.
He said he wants to live with
Okay,
it.
alright. So, above 20.
Because he can actually talk to
Or
me.
20
Yes,
or
sir.
above. Nobody? 15 or above.
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Okay.
18.
Okay. No one above 15. 10 or above.
I got 12.
14.
12 and 14. So 14, and that is Dagon or you?
Dagon.
Dagon.
Sorry.
And then we have Vicious. 12. Alright. So anyone break a 5?
Yes, I have a 9.
9
9 and 9. Which one of you has the higher dex?
Plus 2.
plus 2.
Roll off.
What did we roll off with?
Just d20. Whoever rolls off.
I rolled a 12.
15.
Okay, so
There you go.
it is Jack with a 9, and then
What was
Ashley?
Olivia's?
A 5.
5.
5.
with a 9, and then
You got me?
I
I'm
have you
after
with a
Jack.
9.
Yeah.
Did anyone else have above a 5? Was that everyone?
Al Olivia was
Olivia
a
is a
5.
Okay.
I will live here, guys. After
All right,
5.
hold on for just 1 second then. Red with an 8, green, orange, 7, green, blue, with with a 5. Ray with a 4. And then there's Iestyn with a 0.
A 1. Just a flat 1, but it's 0 to my dex mod, so even if someone else rolled a 1, there's no way to.
One with a 0 on a disc is scary.
Yeah.
I've rolled a 0 before. It
Roll a
happens.
0. You just sit
Yeah.
down. You just sit this round out.
It happens. Pretty
All right.
regularly.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Are these walls?
Yeah.
The thing in the center is a raised dais. It is 5 feet high. It is half covered.
Okay.
But no, it's just a raised platform where the statues are.
Okay.
Alright, let me jot these guys down real quick in this.
I feel like once the wizard and the druid start blasting on spells, it's gonna be pretty.
It'll be pretty quick.
Like,
But they're not going to want to fight either. They're not going to want to talk either at that point.
yeah.
We need to keep him from blowing that horn.
Yeah.
Like he's like poison spray. Let's just go ahead and go take care of it.
I mean, we're level 7 now, so Fireball's in play.
60.
I mean, I may cast Guiding Bolt because it has a range of 120 feet.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm
I
really
mean,
glad I
depending
came
on
back
how
on
much
that.
health
They got,
kobolds
like, three
have,
holders?
magic missile's not a bad
Kobolds don't
option.
usually have like a ton of health.
No,
They're
it's
like
really
more
good
that-
point.
Yeah.
This
Actually,
guy is right here by
Ophelia,
it.
we're not supposed to be talking about
So I got
Ophelia.
Okay.
pelt him with
What
something.
about what?
Ophelia, you are the first person to act.
Oh, now we can't talk.
Can you hear?
Okay, yep. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna summon, I'm gonna do a summon undead
Okay.
and do a putrid spirit,
Okay. Alright.
and I'm gonna go target the guy on the left.
Told you. Just
Okay.
immediately-
Which guy on the left?
How far?
Red, gray, orange, or blue?
What's the range on it?
She can't see the color.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go-
I can't see the colors, so.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Alright, that is Ophelia.
So
do you
did
want to
Ophelia step into the room?
Yeah, do you want to do any movement?
Yeah, actually, no, I'm just gonna kind of stay retreated kind of in the back, I think, for
Okay.
now. And then, I don't.
I think that's everything you've got.
Okay, and that's. Wait, what do you say?
I think that's everything you've got.
Yep, that's everything I got, but I now I can attack with the putrid spirit, right?
Now it becomes the Putrid Spirit's turn, so yes. They act after
Okay,
your
so
initiative.
it's gonna do the rotting claw attack.
Okay, Rotting Claw. Go ahead and roll it.
Yep. Okay, 6.
That will miss.
Okay.
Was that 6 total? Did you remember your modifiers?
Spell attack bonus?
Yeah, oh no, sorry, it would be 9 because it was plus 3, so.
Okay.
9.
Nope, that'll miss. Wait a minute. Your spell attack modifier should be a 5 at this level, or it should be your spell attack
6.
modifier should be at least a 6 at this level.
It's 3 plus his whatever his spellcaster.
Yeah.
modifier is.
Should be a
Plus his
6.
intelligence is at 20, right?
I don't know if they're intelligent.
What's your intelligence modifier, Ophelia?
Because mine's like an 8.
That's what mine is.
Yeah,
I don't think it's 20.
higher.
Are you at 18 or 20 on intelligence?
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
This
think he
is
has a
one of the
20.
things I need to. What I'm gonna make for you after this session, Ophelia. I'm just gonna make you a full sheet for your undead that is fully modified, so you don't have to look up multiple things.
Okay. Yeah, perfect, thanks.
Your spell attack modifier should be on the back side of your sheet in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah. So spellcasting modifier is plus 4.
No, spell attack modifier in the upper left-hand corner, where it says it has a box. It'll have.
Spell attack bonus.
That one's plus 7, okay.
Okay, plus 7. That's what you
So he
need
has
to know.
an 18. And
So you are adding a 7 to your attack rolls with this creature.
It's
So
plus
it's a
7.
13.
Right. You still did not hit.
All right.
So moving on.
So the 13 didn't hit. Okay.
Dagon.
Got it.
Can somebody grab Dagon and push him? I can grab him once he gets closer. Just gonna put him here for now.
Okay. So Dagon wings forward. Vicious.
All right. Can you try to get me as close to this, like, what's called?
The dais.
Yeah, the dais.
15, 20, 25.
One more.
30.
There you go. Yeah. And I want to say in Draconic, we're not intruders. Lavix has sent us here to see what happens.
All right, make a persuasion check.
Come on, dice. I need you to look out for me.
I will go ahead and say you are at a disadvantage. I'll out of character tell you why. It's because
He's a traitor,
Lavix has
right?
been branded a
I
traitor.
figured as much, but
Ooh, that's bad.
I don't even know where the other dice went. Oh, it's a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work. All right. You have a bonus action. That'll take your regular action.
I wouldn't be ready to attack because I'm still trying to talk to him, so I wouldn't use it.
All right. Jack, you're up next.
Okay. Can somebody move him?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright, and I'm gonna radiant bolt this guy.
Okay. Smart.
Come on. 19.
That'll hit.
Alright, can I get one more d6? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Big money. 7 plus 6, 13, 14.
Your bolt reaches out.
This is yours.
Your bolt blasts out, striking the creature. He stumbles back into the wall with a huge, gaping, burned hole in his chest from the radiant damage. He is dead. You can remove blue from the board.
Okay. And then I prep my shillelagh.
Okay.
Probably
Alright.
won't need it. But just
You
in
summon
case.
you summon the green energy around the shillelagh. Ashlyn.
Okay. So I am over here. I have a clear shot. There's no, right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go over here. I can get there, and I'm going to use Sacred Flame, and that is a Dex save against a DC 17.
On
Who is making
against
save?
Orange?
Okay.
Is that Orange?
He fails.
Okay. All right. So that's 2d8. That is 12 points of damage, radiant.
All right. You are able to consume him in your radiant flame, as he does not even get to cry out, as his throat is incinerated. So that is.
I just like how you ran in there like, we're
And then-
friendly. Just like, bah, bah.
But we're not.
That's why it didn't work.
And then, no, because I didn't do the melee attack first. I
Okay.
forgot, right? I have to do the melee attack first.
No, as long as it's a cantrip.
Okay, so I can do True Strike. Well, but I did a cantrip the first time. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
you can do a cantrip, and then you can make a normal attack.
Right, a normal attack. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to shoot with Songbow then,
All right, who are you shooting at?
and I'm going to aim at this guy.
Okay.
And that is a 19.
That'll hit.
All right, and 1d6
Wipe them
plus
all
4.
out immediately.
I mean, rather than them raising an alarm and bringing
No,
you
no,
down.
this-
2 plus 4
it's the
is
right
6
thing to
points
do.
of damage
6 points. All right.
against the gray guy.
I'm
Alright.
just having a moral dilemma over here. It's fine. For the
All
party,
right.
it's definitely the best thing.
That is them. Red is up next. Red is going to go for the horn, so he's going to rush toward the horn. He's going to trigger an attack of opportunity from the putrid. So Ophelia, give me a 1d20 plus 7.
Okay.
I thought he was bad.
That's 30.
Okay, 14. 14 plus 7.
Yep.
That'd be
21.
21.
21. That'll hit. Roll damage.
That's sweet. So roll damage would be for a d20?
No. Whatever the damage of your creature. I can't track your summons. You need to be able to track your own summons, Ophelia.
The putrid, what's the damage?
Okay, 16. Okay. So, d10. Okay, 9.
9 damage. All right. It goes to run away. Your putrid lashes out with a claw and tears a chunk of its side out. It falls over. It is dead. Red has been eliminated from the board.
Sweet.
Olivia goes next. I will say that Gray is looking very, very beat up, but is still very functional. You want to try
fly
to
over
attack
and
it?
provide aid.
You want to just go for a raw attack on him?
I don't think it can.
Yeah,
they
I
can
mean, I
attack.
guess I
They do
could
one
try that.
damage.
Sure, why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Sure, Olivia will swoop down and try to swipe at it.
All right, make an attack roll.
50.
D20 plus whatever Olivia's dexterity and PB is 2. So 2 plus his dexterity modifier, which I
It would
believe is a
be-
1.
well, I got a 15, so it'd be plus 1 is 16.
Would be plus 3 total, so 18, but that's good enough. And Olivia swoops in with its talons and beak and starts pecking at the eyes and snout of the kobold. The kobold, distracted, tries to brush it away. Olivia seemed to have struck something vital, considering it was only at 1 hit point anyway. And you are able to fell it before it has a chance to run to the horn.
Awesome.
We're out of combat now, I guess.
Yep. You have managed to make it through the first room without summoning the horde.
So do
I'm
we
just
want?
at the door, like.
Can we go
"Look,
break the
everybody."
horn?
You can go break the horn. It's just a horn.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea. And can we see what's on the kobolds? Anything of note?
Yeah, kobolds are armed with daggers. Simple daggers and simple belts with kind of makeshift sheaths.
We don't need any of this.
No.
Alright. So,
You
okay.
are now in a room, though. There is a corridor leading off to the east, as well as a corridor leading west.
Do I
There's
see anything?
also 2 further corridors that go towards the north.
Do I see anything down the corridor to my? I guess that's east.
Yes, that's east. Their corridor to the east kind of turns east and then turns south. It is in darkness though, as there are no torches. I think you have dark night vision though, right? No, you're human. So it does go off into darkness.
Is what can we see about the statue now that we're closer? I'm not going to touch it, but I'm going to walk up here.
The statue is a large dwarf. It has some writing beneath the base of the statue. Do you want to go over and look at the writing?
Yeah.
I don't.
Jack,
He speaks Dwarven,
he's
not
the
me.
dwarven.
Oh, do you want to go over and take a look at the writing?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. This is Kovac Iron Anvil.
All right. I say it out loud to the people around there.
It doesn't say any. It's just his name, but you can imagine that this is a person of some import to Plan Iron.
I got you.
Yeah, and I guess when I read the stuff in the hallway, I announced it to everybody too.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
And
One
we
of
would
the-
have no idea who that is.
Yeah. One of the things you do notice, though, as you're going around, the stone floor that you would expect to be cold, as it is hewn stone, has a slight warmth to it to the touch.
Volcano.
Makes sense. Yeah. Well, can we stack the kobold bodies up to the side neatly
Yeah.
and out of the way?
Yep, absolutely.
And pay some respects, like whatever the kobold god is in this world.
They have a god, but yeah.
The red dragon upstairs.
Is this
They would be they are the sons of the second, theoretically.
Is this a
They
door
worship
over here?
dragons.
Got you.
That is the door that leads off to the west.
It's a door. And if we look around, we don't see anything else. You said the walls are hewn stone and they're smooth. They've been smoothed out. No other writing anywhere. No other.
No.
Okay.
Any traps in the door?
However, if you want to give me a history check,
Anyone?
Ophelia?
Or-
anyone who wants.
I'll do that.
Because that's not going to be me. Mine's not good.
Finally. Finally, I rolled something that has something.
10 for
Okay,
me.
I got 11 plus 7, so I got 18.
24.
Okay.
3, 6.
Okay. The 24 and the 7 and the 18 are more than good enough. What'd you get?
8.
Yeah, okay. So the
10.
two smart people, you realize immediately, since dwarves have dark vision, they don't need torches, but you realize what they need the light sources for, and that is because with dark vision you're not able to read, and as such the reliefs, the torches here are to alight the names so that any who enter can read the inscription upon the statue. Interestingly enough, as you investigate a little bit more. I'm going to give you this just because you got a good roll. As you investigate the torches a little more, these are not magical torches. These torches, what you're able to see without taking them apart and going too in depth, it looks like there's some kind of device attached off to the doors, so when they open or when air mingles with whatever gas is there, that causes them to light up on their own. So this isn't magical, this is actually technological, or as close as this world gets to it.
Gotcha. Alright.
So there is a heavy door that leads off to the west, passageways leads off to the east, and a pair of passageways leads off to the north.
Is the door booby trapped at all?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
13?
You do not detect any traps on the door.
Can I?
What'd you say, Ophelia?
Can I?
Yeah, you can.
I was just wondering, can I send Olivia down the hallway? To
You
fly
may.
down there and see
Does-
what's down.
you may.
Olivia has dark vision.
Okay, she has dark vision. Okay. We will get to that in just a second. You do not see any traps on the door. There is no traps on the door. That's why it didn't matter what you rolled.
We open it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was passive or not.
Yeah. Opening the door, you smell a pungent odor, and you realize that this leads off to a communal bathroom kind of area. However, interestingly enough, in the southern portion of the bathroom's wall, there's a relief cut in that looks like a chute to dump, and you can feel a hot warmth coming from it. You imagine that the dwarves who constructed this place set up a chute that they could pour refuse down that would be incinerated by the lava.
Makes sense. This is the bathroom.
Olivia, going down the hallway.
Which hallway?
This one, the main.
Are you going down the left or the right side?
Oh, the left side.
This one.
Okay, that one. All right. Olivia, going down the hallway, spies a very, very long, 5-foot wide hallway that stretches for over 60 feet, because I think that's her dark vision range.
Yeah, sure.
Over 60 feet. Along down the hallway, there are two passageways.
It's 120 feet.
120 feet.
Per dark vision. Okay, so yeah, okay, you can see that it goes down 70 feet before it kind of combines into another passageway that leads north. However, also along the sides of the hallway, there are two passages that lead towards the west. There is a warm light coming from each one. I want Olivia to give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
So plus 5.
Plus 5, so what's up?
Okay. D20 plus 5, what was your?
I got 17.
Okay. Olivia's being very stealthy as she flies. She peeks into the room, and what she sees is relayed back to you through your mental connection. There are three dwarves that look in somewhat disheveled shape, wearing tattered tunics, that are working at what looks like 3 forges set up along a pathway of crisscrossed black metal grating that directly overlooks a drop into lava. Each one of them is working at a specialized forge. At the very north of the room is a large casting melt set up that appears to be heated directly from the lava, as are the forges that people are working at. 4 additional kobolds, 2 of which are winged, carrying vicious spears, oversee the dwarves. It is only then that Olivia notices that there are small links of chains keeping the dwarves held to their forges.
So this is the second hallway to the west. That
There are 2
direction.
hallways that lead into the same room.
Okay.
It's a very large room.
We should look and see what's down
We
there
are
first.
going to call it here because it's
It's a
4:51,
good spot.
and we will pick up from here next time.
All right.
And
Sounds good.
thank you all at home for watching us. And again, there will be no game next week. I will be in Florida. However, when we come back, one of the things we will be doing for the what is it, 21st? Was it? 20 and 21st. We are going to be doing a charity stream helping out Challenges Games and Comics. where we will be broadcasting from this streaming channel for 24 solid hours. I'm getting some other streamers to help divert people here, so we'll have more people. We'll be doing a couple of sessions as well, but we'll also have other varieties of things going on. We'll have special shows. Iestyn's player has agreed to do a speed painting demonstration for how to speed paint minis. Iestyn's player is a award-winning Warhammer speed painter. We will also be having a special guest come in and do a demonstration on archaeological specialists on how an archaeologist will actually handle a dwarven ruin. We will have another show on painting. One of the shows that will be as part of this stream will be a lecture on world building that I'll be hosting. And we will be taking donations through a GoFundMe for Challenges Games and Comics for the entirety of the 24 hours. We hope you can join us there. Tell all your friends. If you have anyone who's a streamer, please let them know that we'll be doing this one of those days. We will start at 5 p.m. on that Saturday, and we will end at 5 p.m. after our normal game on Sunday. Thank you all for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and please subscribe here or follow us here on Twitch so you can see our future episodes. There's no telling how much longer we can keep the stream going. I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks at the most, but we're going to do what we can to keep it up and running. And as soon as Challenges Comics, if we are able to find a new location, if we are able to find a place for people to go, as soon as that occurs, we will attempt to get the stream back up and running. But things are a little up in the air. I hope that this doesn't disappoint anyone who's been following this along, who wants to know more about the world or whatnot. We do have a Discord server that you can join and you can ask us questions. We're not super active there because we don't have very many members, but if you have any questions you can ask, we'll be more than happy to engage with you and talk to you about it. In any case, that's it for now, and that's it for this week. So why don't you have a very good weekend. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we hope to see you here next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I don't have like